Steps forward, demanding to know what you're all doing here, and as he looks across you, his eyes rest on you, Jacquino. And he stops.
Is that one of your exes?
I do get around a bit, so maybe.
He apologizes for whatever it is that he did.
Those of you who interacted more directly with the frogmen in the tank know that the touch of these suits feels somewhat familiar.
Moving on.
It's also worth noting.
Oh no.
Onin, Delia,
It's gonna get awkward.
oh man, props. I give it up for that, yes, okay.
I still can't see anything. Does somebody want to hold my hand and lead me, please?
I will hold your hand
Okay,
and
thank
lead you. I'll give him my mage hand.
Oh, Andrea.
I'm sorry, that was really mean. I'm sorry.
Andrea, I need you to roll me a wisdom saving
Of
throw.
course.
What did you do?
What did you do? It's a fool.
You failed to save. You gain 2 more levels of madness.
Whoa!
Wow. It's really heavy.
Thank you.
And he makes his way back over to his chair.
That guy is stronger than he looks.
Frog power.
Good old guac.
Guys, I got it. Let's go.
I don't think that thing's gonna float.
Oh, crap. Oh, thank you.
I've got a -1 modifier on strength.
Me too.
Jacquino! You take 1 level of madness.
No, let me touch it.
She paid you back. I go, oh man, oh, and I put it under my eye patch.
You put your fingers there.
Do we really? Oh.
Yes.
Somebody rub the bald head
Okay.
vigorously.
Sadly, my hand is so cold.
It is freezing
I am
cold.
freezing up here. I am wearing not
Vigorously.
a whole lot, okay? Faster.
Okay, maybe let's move on.
Okay.
Oh, dang it. I'm an orc. I could have come back to life. Does that do anything? Hey, how about... Why don't we split the difference and just have 2 fails? I think that sounds reasonable.
Reasonable! So it's just down to Onin.
Come on, please.
Holy
Please,
smokes.
please, please, please. I'm coming, please. Own it, own it, own it, own it, own it, own it, own it.
I can't look at it. So
I'll look at it for you.
okay.
It's a 9.
Onin, if you would grab your sigils so that I may receive them, you may bid farewell to the citizens of Throsha.
Farewell. Thank you all. Thank you. Oh, yes.
For whatever it's worth, I've determined how I can release the souls of the frogmen from the stone. But as you were sent here by the Hexant to activate this defense, I leave the decision to you. I will gladly leave it standing to defend our shores, or I will dismantle it myself, and I will see to it that that harm which was done to the frogmen is undone, as much as I am capable. This decision lay with Delia, Andrea, and Giacomo.
I would like to cradle Emlock's head in my lap like he did to me. Come here. I think we should release them. Their souls do not deserve to be trapped. I would want my soul and Emlock's soul and Onen's soul to go where it's supposed to.
But if we do that, what if more of these giants come? There's a boat right offshore. I couldn't even save these guys.
I'm of the opinion that though great wrong was done to our friends, we can't have let them die for nothing. Sometimes you have to make a choice, and sometimes it's a terrible one, but it's for the greater good. And it's for what will save the most. I believe we shouldn't let this go to waste if it's in our power. And I know that's not going to make me popular with a lot of people. And I don't think that these beings should suffer any more than they already have. But as long as they can serve a purpose, I think they should.
Sounds like it's 2-1. So,
I'd like to say, what's up, fam? Are you there? You see, I've been practicing the vernacular of the current generation. Did you know that I was imprisoned for 400 years?
Last thing I need to know.
Just chill the hex out. I'm going to take one very dirty glare at this Gurg fellow. I'm going to say, you disgusting little treacherous little man. Come at me, bro, and I shall yeet you into this abyss, and I swear once more, a cloud of darkness around us in the water. Hey, Giacomo, that was lit.
That was. I'm proud of you.
Champions! I'm going to take my healing potion, and I'm going to cradle Andrea in my arms. And administer the healing potion.
7 points! 7 points to Andrea.
I think I'm in
it's all right.
love. Hey,
That's a phrase I've not heard in 400 years.
Hemlock, I need a death saving throw from you.
It's a 5.
It's a third failed death save for Hemlock.
Hemlock, I was very impressed.
Hi, my name's Nathan Agel, and here's how to subscribe to HiveChannel5.com so that way you can vote. Subscriptions are free, and no credit card info is required to subscribe or to vote. What's more, you'll get 5 free boons each month that you can use to vote. You can always get more in our boon store. However, we want to keep the voting fair, so we've created the subscription option, which involves email verification. We're working to streamline the process, but for now, think of it as an adventure. You ready? Let's go. First, you go to HiveChannel5.com and then click on this yellow subscribe and vote button at the top of the page. It will take you to this page, which adds a subscriber item to your shopping cart when you click the Sign Up Now button. Now that the subscriber item has been added to your cart, you can click the View Cart button. Now you can see the subscriber item in your shopping cart. You'll see the subscriber item is listed and it is for free and will renew on a monthly basis, once again for free. and you can cancel at any time. So next, we'll click the Proceed to Checkout at the bottom of the screen. This takes you to the checkout screen, where you'll enter your information and create your password, your username, which can be the same as your email address if you'd like. Once you've entered your info, click the Sign Up Now button. At this point, the system will send you a verification email, typically within the first few minutes. Click on your email address verification link to confirm your email address and to be logged in. Once you're logged in, you'll have 5 free boons you can use to vote. Look for open polls that you can vote on at HiveChannel5.com. And if you use up all your boons and you want to buy more, you can do that at the Boon Store as well. Well done, Adventure, and thank you for your support of the Hive Collaborative. We look forward to seeing your vote.
Three, 2, 10, my bad. Old eyes. Thank you.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
1. And once again, the adventure begins. Some of you may be wondering who I am, why I am here. Where is the mighty Cernok? And you quail in fear that something has happened to you. I will explain momentarily. For you see, in this time of great trouble and peril, as the rifts across our country are spewing forth demons and we are battling them back with all of our might, there are casualties, there is death. Now is a time of despair, and yet we will win. Now is also a time of joy. Cernok is not with us because he and his beloved have just given birth to their first child. So our dear brother Nock summoned Miss Milliam and I from the front lines, where we have been serving our noble warriors, to come and serve you. And so we are glad to serve. Now, as we are here today, I would like to remind you of something very special. Our dear Galivor, whom I will introduce in a moment, has found a way to summon the love and will of the people of Throsia. This love and will can now be manifest to our heroes whose spirits battle some distance hence as they travel through the portals. Now, this is made manifest in the boons that you give our heroes. So as the magic accrues for our heroes, they can sense it, they can feel it, and through that feeling, they can assign that magic to real effect. Something that might heal them or empower them, or heaven forbid, weaken their enemies, and that is what you can bring. But for now, should we introduce our mighty heroes? Thank you, thank you. So from Talam, the incomparable, the graceful, the fierce, Andrea. And from Clan Malfior, the clever, the sneaky, the vicious, none other than Jacquino. And from Clan Vedena, the graceful, the charismatic, and the potent Chantilly Inkwell. And from Clan Aria, the mighty, the graceful, the optimistic, none other than Delia. And from Clan Krieg, the one, the only, Dag! There he is. And of course, the one who makes all of this possible, the one who summons the magic that will save all of our lives, Galivor the Fifth. Woo!
Champions, let us lock in our sigils. Let the quest begin. Thank you very much, champions. And because we must see that all things are done justly and fairly, and in accordance with that which was set forth in the council of the gods, I call forth our arbiter, Krello.
Oh, hey everyone, it's me, Krello. Did you miss me? Because I missed you so much. I'm really looking forward to seeing all of you again. Listen, I'm the arbiter of justice, all right? These guys are going to go on an adventure. They're going to make choices, probably bad choices, as we've all seen. And it's my job to make sure that there are consequences, okay? There are 3 authorities I answer to in this entire universe. One of them's that guy, the Hexmaster. He overrules me a lot. The second one is Pleiana herself, which, you know. And the third one is boons. That's right. You may notice that they've actually lowered the price on making me apologize, which I find disgusting. But if you want to see justice itself apologize to these champions, then you're going to have to go to HiveChannel5.com and get some boons. I don't really remember how it works, but if you go there, it'll be clear. All right, look. May justice be done upon us all, but not me. That's right.
Pashi, do you have any words for our champions before I let them know where we're sending them?
So many, so I will attempt to keep them brief. Delia, thou art despondent, my dear.
Well, it's been a rough week, Pachi.
Very. Right now, I would encourage you to wield your father's sword in the honor of those deceased. Right now is the time for tears and determination.
Okay, I'll try.
And Deg, you seem terrified, my friend.
No, I'm not scared. No, no.
Good. We will give him a shot of courage later.
Okay.
And for the rest of you, my friends, thank you so much for risking all for the sake of us. Remember your special abilities. Pay attention to them.
Thank you, Barkeep. Champions. You suffered great losses in our last meeting, but you set out and accomplished your goal. And for that, the peoples of Throsha thank you, and they thank those who sacrificed to make it possible. At this time, I need to tell you a tale, because that which is unfolding now has its roots in the very beginnings of Throsha. All of you here, for your entire lifetime, have known the sea on the western coast of Throsha to be called the Ugly Deep, a churning, tumultuous sea, plagued constantly by tempests and by hungry beasts with no name. None who sail the Ugly Deep have ever returned. And it has been many centuries since any even tried. But it was not always so. In the early days of Throsha, when the very echoes of the forming still sounded in Throsha's peaks, those waters were calm. Harbors, docks, and fishing ships dotted the western coast of Throsha, and many sailed the waters. Until the day when an enormous ship, like the one that you saw, arrived on Throsha's coast, and an army of giants set forth, claiming that they were here to expand their territory and claim Throsha as part of their own kingdom. The Hexant rose up, the original 5 guardians leading the champions, and they beat back the giants and sent them back across the sea. It was decided that they would be pursued to their continent to instill a fear and a lesson that they should never return to molest Throsha again. At the cost of many lives, the battle was won. But in one of the 5 original great deeds done by the original Guardians, Malthior, stood on the coast of the giant's continent and pulled down from the sky the cloud giant's castle that they could not sail back across the sea and molest Throsia from the air. And as it tumbled and cracked, many giants were slain, and the cloud giants were no more. But beyond that, Malthior opened his spell book and cast a spell the likes of which has never been seen before and has never been seen again in Throsia. He created the ugly deep. He filled the ocean with the beasts that would pull down any ship that would attempt to cross it, creating an impenetrable barrier, protecting Throsia from the giants. And so it has remained for hundreds and hundreds of years, until now. For as you know, the sea has been restored to its former calm, and the giants have returned. We've received word that the giants who arrived in their ship sailed to the city of Ilfracombe, high on the western coast, where Throsia's most ancient library is. Once they arrived, they discovered and broke into what was believed to be forgotten, a hidden vault that contained Malthior's private library, and they have stolen Malthior's very spell book. The spell that created the Ugly Deep is contained inside of that book, and we know not what other powers that book holds. Champions, we are sending you across the sea to pursue the giants and take back the spell book that has been stolen. We do not know what their intent is, but the fate of Throsia rests on your shoulders. Before we send you out, I want you to know there were 3 ships. The first, captained by a hill giant and his army of ogres. The second, captained by fire giants, and the third by the frost giants. We've received word that the hill giant captain veered off course and has stopped on an island between Throsia and the continent of the giants, which is called Glempt. Very little is known about their land, but we are sending you to this island to see if you can find out anything about the whereabouts of this book. It may be in the hands of these hill giants. Champions, the last thing that I can tell you is I hope that you fly safely on the wings of Sorios. Barkeep, how are the keys?
They were most recently in your custody, my friend, so they are mighty indeed.
Champions, prepare yourselves. Pashi, please unlock and open the channel.
Unlock and opening the channels.
I love this part.
Oh my back!
That felt really good.
That is always so annoying.
I dropped something. We're gonna have to go back.
Oh, come on.
Only kidding. I'm only kidding. It's fine.
Right.
I'm afraid you'll have to proceed without pocket handkerchiefs, walking sticks, and a great deal many other things.
Well, I mean, we're doing a little bit better if that's what you need.
Champions, you find yourselves in a boat, which is sailing of its own accord, approaching the shore of what looks to be a lush tropical island. However, the reception you anticipate receiving on the beach does not look too friendly.
Nothing foreboding about this at all, is there, mates? Oh
As
dear.
you can see a group of ogres awaiting you on the beach, battle axes raised.
Well, that's comforting.
We're going to be entering initiative order.
Oh, that was quick.
All right, so I get kind of seasick, so you guys might need to take the front on this one.
Yeah, you.
Okay.
I think you need this.
Champions,
I got this.
you will have the opportunity to be counseled by Pashi briefly before you engage.
Egg,
Yeah.
swallow your bile.
Oh.
Oh,
Remember, you can protect your friends and assist them in doing damage, and you critical much more regularly. Delia, summon your divine abilities. Okay. Chantilly, you know your magic. Jacquinot, set up the backstabs. Use other people as bait.
Ha.
Speaking of bait, Andrea,
oh,
you
got
can
it.
strike multiple
I would
opponents at
love
once.
to be bait.
There you
That's
go.
my girl.
Starting at the top of initiative order, Andrea, you are the first to act.
Okay, I don't see the map.
That's rather important.
I'm
I
just
can see why that would be problematic.
There she is.
Okay,
Oh, that's
now I
a lovely
know.
beach.
Great. All right, so I am going to move there. And I am going to prepare an attack for whenever one gets near me.
All right, you hold your action.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else on your turn? I believe not, because that's what holding your action means. Jacquino!
Righty. I am going to scamper back behind the boats here. There I am. As a bonus action, I'm going to do my illusory double, since he's been so successful for me in the past. And, sorry, I cannot move my figure. I'm going to send my illusory double out. I do not have control, I'm afraid. There she is. I'm going to send my illusory double out to give him one of these things, you know, give him a little bit of taunting, maybe pull up me britches a little bit. And then I'm going to cast Chilling Grasp. That's going to sneak up to one of these ugly brutes and climb its way up and grab him around the neck and try and squeeze him a little bit for some necrotic damage, because that's the kind of mood I'm in right now.
Ooh, ranged attack roll, please.
Right, as the hand crawls up, that is a 2, so that's probably a miss. 2 plus 5, so 7.
Safe assumption that does not connect.
Yeah. Right, and I'm going to spend the rest of my turn behind the boat.
Alrighty, Chantilly.
All right. Well, I'm going to come just a little bit closer. I'm having a bit of a hard time. There we go. Oh, mercy. It's having a bit of a hard time letting me move it.
You're moving closer to the ogres?
Just a little bit. I would say about 10 feet.
10 feet.
Yes. I believe that should be in range of, that would be my invisible insect swarm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my vial of maggots and going to give it a little shake, and I'm going to cast it. I need a Constitution saving throw from the nearest giant.
I believe that would be the yellow ogre.
Yes. Quick peck of the
DC?
That would be 15.
That's a 9. So he
Excellent.
fails.
That would be 7 damage.
Oh, damn.
Pretty easy. 7 damage as he feels these tiny insects crawling under his skin and he begins pawing at himself.
Oh dear, I hate that.
All right, moving down to Delia.
All right, I am going to look at Jacquino and Tilly and say, Tilly, don't take this personally because I don't do friends anymore. Jacquino, we're already friends, so I can't help it. And I'm gonna cast Aid on them and on myself. So that adds a +5 to your max HP for 8 hours.
That's very kind.
To which character specifically?
To Jacquino, Tilly, and myself.
All right.
Tilly, really, I don't do friends
Of course
anymore.
not. No, I wouldn't make
So
such
we're
an
not
assumption.
friends.
What about mates?
No.
Right. Well, I like this side of her. I don't know. It's a little edgy, but I can get behind that.
All right. Krello's keeping track of those additional hit points.
Doing it.
Moving down. Delia, anything else on your go?
Yeah, I'm gonna move forward towards. Whoa, I don't know where I just went. I'm gonna. Thank you. I'm gonna move forward towards Tilly. Like just right there.
All right, Dag.
So I'm trying to process these feelings of not being friends with all my friends. But I'm gonna swallow my bile and put on a brave face. And as I walk past Tilly, I'm gonna hand her back her handkerchief.
Thank you.
I'm gonna puff out my chest.
Keep it,
And I'm going to get close to my friend Jacquino's ghost illusion friend, and I'm going to pull out one of my hand axes and I'm going to throw it at the closest orc.
Ranged attack roll for the ogre. Against the ogre.
That is a 25.
I believe that will connect.
That's 7 damage. That one's for my dad, who is also dead.
That's the power of love.
I believe you have a second attack on your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw another one at it.
All right.
And that's 22.
That will connect. Another 7 damage?
Yeah, I really feel like I got to impress my new friends, show them that I'm good to have here on the team.
We're not friends, but I'm kind of impressed.
My 3 friends.
That's very typical paladin envy. It happens every time a fighter joins the party.
Whatever, Krello.
Alrighty. The first ogre to act charges up along the beach, raising his axe over his head. I should say his great club, and he brings it to bear against Deg, who's been hurling axes.
Oh no.
With an astounding 9 to hit.
That misses.
He buries it in the sand to your side, and he swings. No more. Being an ogre, he gets 1 attack. All right. The following ogre charges up to Andrea.
I
Who
take
has
my
held her
attack.
action? That is true. Please make an attack roll.
I punch it in the face. That is 13.
13?
Mm-hmm.
That'll hit. Damage.
Woo! 8 damage.
8 damage.
8 damage.
Did you maintain the gauntlets from last week?
I'm
Would that put her
still-
at 9 damage?
No.
I believe it has been worked
It
into her
does.
character.
It is
All right.
already
Yeah.
been. Yes.
Just making sure. She still feels a little paranoid wearing those gauntlets from last time. Fun fact. But you do 8 damage. All right. The blue ogre, now more incensed, brings his great club to bear and tries to bring it down. Rolling a natural 1. He clubs his compatriot for 13 damage. Green is more angry than he was a minute ago. Yellow comes down.
Galivor, point of order.
Please, barkeep.
Andrea held all of her actions. She has more than 1 attack, correct?
Do I with a held
Because she has that
attack?
extra attack. I was looking it
You
up.
do
and
get
it's a little.
2 attacks per action. Please roll again.
I would love to.
Thank you, barkeep.
That would be a 9 plus an 8, which is a number.
17.
17.
Which is enough.
Okay, 8 points of damage.
8 more points of damage to blue. All right. The yellow ogre comes down and around, not having enough movement to come up from behind. He'll attack Deg.
Oh, come.
Rolling a 13.
That doesn't hit me.
As he attempts to swing, you block it with your shield, knocking his blow aside.
That's a stout lad.
The fourth and final ogre takes a shuffling step backward, holding his javelin out, and holds his action.
Oh, he learned a trick.
That's
Which
the
brings us
bravest
back
one.
to the top. Andrea.
I am going to continue attacking the blue ogre in front of me. So I'm going to do a beautiful leap. And when I turn around, one foot is going to smack it across the face, and then the other foot is going to smack it across the face. That would be a 16 plus an 8, which will probably hit.
It sure will.
For 8 points of damage.
8 more damage.
And the other foot coming around in my beautiful leap. That is very cocked, so I'm going to roll again.
Confirmed that was a super cocked die.
We.
It looked kind
no,
of
just don't-
one-ish, but it was cocked. But it had a
7.
one-ish flavor to it. But it was cocked, but it looked like a 1.
Who's dreaming of a 1?
15!
Thank you, Krello. 15 will connect.
For
What is
another
Krell's armor
8
class?
points of damage.
8 points of damage.
And when I land, I would like to take my bonus action to punch it in the nose.
Please.
For a critical failure.
That was me. That one's on me.
At least she doesn't have an ally nearby, right? So-
Conveniently, you have no friends in range for your blow to go wild, but he just stops your blow with his tremendous hand and holds it.
So my hand does not go up his nostril. That
it
is
does not
good.
go up his nostril. He
I
just
was
grabs your
worried.
fist.
He had some bats in the cave, that one, so you got lucky.
He growls and squeezes your fist. Jacquino.
Right, well, I don't like people putting their hands on my friends either, so I'm going to, very uncharacteristically for myself, reveal my position and pop out here from behind the boats.
Headed to where?
If I can move this time, and it does not appear that I can. I'm going to move over by this grey blotch right here. No? Yes?
That grey blotch?
That's the one. I'm going to pull out my short bow, and I'm going to pull it back, aim, and see if I can pop this fellow right in the eye.
All right. Ranged attack roll, please.
Right. As I call back, that is a 17 plus 7.
Definitely connects.
Right, and as I have a mate nearby, that gets sneak attack damage, which is an additional 14 on top of the 7 that it's already got for 21 piercing damage. That felt good.
That was definitely the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Arguably so. He staggers to one knee. As the arrow protrudes.
And since I've got a little bit of distance between him and myself, I'm going to pull one of my daggers out of my boot and throw it at him with my offhand, so I don't get the modifier, sad, but and try for the ranged attack with the dagger.
Roll to throw.
As I pull it out and whip it right at his ugly face, that would be a 9 plus 7.
It will connect.
6. Right.
Doing how much damage?
A 6 piercing damage.
6? 6, you say?
And or 4.
6 piercing
Since I don't
damage.
get to add my modifier, is that right?
Correct.
All right, well,
4.
try to sneak that one by you, but...
Oh,
you
wait,
You may have
confidence
cunning
out in the
actions,
end.
but not cunning enough.
Right.
So it was 4
I can do
and
better
not
than
6.
that. I'll do a better one
Right.
next time.
And that is the end of my turn.
All right, well, that 4 damage is enough anyway to stick the dagger in his eyes. He falls backwards and dies.
I've heard that pierced eyes are all the thing with kids these days, so, you know.
Tilly.
Wonderful. I'm going to step back just a little bit. I'm not entirely sure I can move either. It's not letting me drag it, but I'd like to
Stepping
step back at a angle. No, next to Jacquino.
It's the
Yes,
ogre's
perfect.
terrible hygiene that's keeping us from moving.
Yeah, it makes me a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It makes him a little uncomfortable.
And she plays with maggots.
Yeah, exactly. Regardless, what I'm going to do is I'm going to point at the yellow ogre and I'm going to say, "Go, my friends." And I'm going to ring my little bell, which you can't hear, but I can hear. And I'm going to cast Grasping Dead.
Ugh.
Going to make a spell attack on this gentleman.
Please.
That would be 7 plus, that would be a 14.
14 to hit?
Yes.
Connects.
He will take 5 necrotic damage. And there's actually nobody within 5 feet of him. So that will be all.
Quick clarification, what does Grasping Dead look like? What does it do? I've not seen this spell.
Yes. So as I point, hands are going to come out of the ether if you look very carefully. They're going to come and they're going to wrap around my hand as if they're empowering me. And then one of them is going to shoot forward. It's disembodied. It's not connected to a body, but it will shoot forward and reach around the throat of the ogre, trying to squeeze as much as it can.
That was lit.
Okay.
You deal 5
have to learn
necrotic
that
damage
one.
while simultaneously making ally and ogre alike slightly uncomfortable. All right, anything else on your turn?
No.
Delia.
I am going to move up to the yellow ogre because I'm feeling a little outdone right now. So I'm gonna draw my daddy's sword.
Envy.
Oh, shut up. And I'm gonna attack it.
Yeah!
Roll to attack.
Thanks. That's an 8 plus 7.
That will connect.
Sweet. Stab, 10 damage. Backhand. Here we go.
So businesslike. Roll away.
That's a 17 plus 7.
That will connect. Damage.
Another 10.
Another 10 damage.
Did you see my technique, Dag? That's how you do it.
I feel like we got on the wrong foot here. I wasn't trying to one-up you here. I want us all to be friends. I really like my only real friend back at home his name's George, and I don't know. I want us all to be friends. I want to all us hang out after this.
Just brag about how you have friends back home. It's fine.
Sounds to me like he's...
one friend.
Oh, Skippy.
Just go. I ship them so hard.
All right, Delia, anything else on your turn?
I'm gonna just stand uncomfortably.
Sorry.
All right, Dag.
So I don't want to be over here anymore. So I'm gonna run. And I'm gonna grab my hand axes again from
You
the
will be
ground.
provoking 2 attacks of opportunity from these ogres. So the first
That sounds about right.
is again a natural 1.
I'm really fast.
He is startled by his next door ogre being already dead and swings wide. The other attack of opportunity is a 13 to hit.
That
Does not
misses.
connect. Buries his javelin in the sand as he attempts to impale you.
So I do better when I'm under peer pressure when all my friends are looking at me. And so I wait until I know everybody's looking at me, even and including the guy I'm about to stab. And I pull out my sword and I get my hand out because I stick him in my boots, kind of like what Jacano was doing because I thought that looked really cool. And I wait for him to look at me and I pull up my sword and I point it right at his nose.
He bares his teeth.
And that's an 8 + 7.
That will connect. Damage.
7. Wait,
7 damage.
13, 10.
That was a lot of numbers, Dag.
I get a plus 2, actually, so that'd be a 9 damage.
9 total damage.
Oh, Dag.
Oh, no.
I know what you're thinking about, but I have bad news. Dag can't do it.
Oh.
Want to know why?
How long have you been sitting on that?
I thought of that the moment I knew Dag was coming to the table today.
That is fair.
That one was locked and loaded. So Dag is referring to a pretty cool ability. Let me pull it up for you here. It's called swagger, which you described very well, Dag, and you do have swagger.
Thanks.
But not enough. For it says, blah, 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 if there are no allies within 10 feet of you or your target, when you hit with a melee weapon attack, you may add your charisma modifier to your damage roll. So Andrea has interfered with your swagger.
Sorry.
My swagger is gone.
Oh, yeah. And actually, Arya might have there too. It's really hard to see the grid on this map.
Arguably so. 7 damage?
7
Oh, hey.
damage. But I'm going to hit it
Andrea.
again.
Well,
Hit him again.
And that's a 14.
14 does connect.
Hey.
It's another 7 damage. All
I
right.
shish kebab it in the nose.
I'm loving it right now. This is great.
come
It's
on.
actually 8 damage on your longsword there, buddy. You're selling yourself a little bit short.
oh, that was nice.
I'm sorry. I'll try to do better next time.
Confused.
Yeah.
All right, the green ogre in retaliation is going to attempt to impale you on his javelin as he growls deep, rumbling growls. Rolling a 1.
Javelin hits my abs.
Who is this guy?
Why
I've been doing
not?
like
I
10
don't
punches
know.
a day.
But I love it.
The ogre is under the impression that he attempted to impale you in the abs and somehow you managed to make your shield hit just so, but from his perspective, he thinks it glanced off of your abdominal wall.
I don't
He's
have abs.
terribly impressed. The blue ogre is slain. The yellow ogre is going to attempt to attack Delia.
Come at me, bro.
Rolling par for the course for these ogres with a 10.
Does not hit.
He attempts to stab you with his javelin.
Shield block.
Clang! You deflect the blow.
Dag
The
knife.
red ogre nervously steps back again, holding his action.
He's so brave.
Andrea.
I would like to step here, bring my face up, look at the red ogre, and just go. And hold my action.
Oh dear.
We're at the stalemate.
I'm going to give you a free intimidation roll.
Okay.
I like this.
That's 6. That is a 6. I am very intimidating, guys.
He holds his stance and his javelin, staring at you wide-eyed. Jacquino.
Righty right. Well, I am going to drop me short bow and saunter on over to Mr. Yellow fella, right over. I can still not move, my fella.
You saunter to the yellow fellow.
Saunter to him. I pull up my rapier, swing it around a little bit, and give him a little, hey, is that me or is this me? I can't really tell anymore. And I am going to attack Yellow with me rapier, going for his kidneys.
Roll to
because
attack.
I'm feeling kind of hungry. That is a 16 plus 7.
That will definitely connect.
Right. So that is 8 piercing damage plus 14 for that sweet, sweet sneak attack because I have a mate within 5 feet.
8 plus 12, I hear?
14.
8 plus 14 for 22 points of damage.
Oh, yeah.
Jacquino, you get that kidney. And you remove it as you pull back.
Oh, in the mood for barbecue. I'm feeling kind of...
No, thank you.
As Yellow Ogre slumps to the ground and lays in the sand.
Can I have the handkerchief back?
Nice catch. Dexterity check. Hey.
Anything else on your turn?
I'm going to disengage. Well, I don't have to disengage because I'm not within 5 feet of anyone.
It is dead.
I'm going to hold my position and just shimmy a little bit.
Beautiful.
I'd say you've earned it. Chantilly.
Wonderful. I'm going to step about 10 feet behind Andrea, just a little bit. And then, once more, I'm going to withdraw my little vial of maggots. I'm going to give it a little shake. And I'm going to point at him again. And I'm going to say, do you feel them? And he is once more going to feel insects crawling on his skin. He must make a Constitution saving throw.
This is the green ogre who's closer, I believe?
I'm sorry, the red ogre.
The red ogre.
Yes.
Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
He rolls a 9.
He fails. He takes 7 psychic damage, but then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my meta magic. I'm going to spend a few sorcery points, and I'm going to cast Quickened Spell. You're going to feel a tenseness in the air as the winds of magic slowly and subtly change, and then nothing. Everything seems fine. And when I do, I'm going to once more ring my little bell, and I said, go after him. And once more, you're going to see, this time, what looks like a tiefling with wings. She's going to swoop down, and she's going to go after, once more, his throat, reaching as quickly as she can. And I'm going to cast Grasping Dead once more.
Why don't you have that spell?
She's scaring the jeepers out of me. I don't know about you folks.
That's a natural 1.
Oh, dear.
This spectral tiefling form begins to swoop around the battlefield, not necessarily doing any damage, but definitely not dealing the damage you intended to the ogre.
Regardless, because of that, there is a malignant aura that surrounds her, and it makes him uncomfortable. He must move 5 feet away from me.
I can feel it. All right. He moves 5 feet back. His eyes are wide in terror as he's pawing at his skin. Get him off! Get him off! On that note, all right. Delia.
All right, well, I am going to move up to the green ogre now. And while I'm moving, because I still am feeling outdone, so to look cool, I'm gonna like jump in the air and attack while I'm in the air.
Roll to attack.
Yeah.
Woo! Flanked by images of Jacquino on either side.
You got this one.
Yeah.
Cheer up, your makeup is running.
That's a 10 plus 7, so 17.
That will connect. Damage.
Yeah! 10 damage. It's like just slam down on his leg.
He's looking rough.
Well, he's gonna look even rougher when I attack again.
Roll your second attack.
Second attack. Here we go. That's a 7 plus 7 is 14.
It does connect. Damage
Yeah.
10.
Another 10 to his leg. Okay, I'm feeling a little better.
He's beginning to buckle under your blows, and you can see him sweating, and he's looking around, seeing dead ogres on either side, and a cowardly compatriot in the back. Anything else on your turn?
No, I'm good.
All right, Deg.
So I can tell when I've been outdone in a fight. So can I tell if these guys, they look like they're smart and they can understand us, or?
You have heard one speak.
Okay.
Smart is not a descriptor you would think of as you looked at them.
One does not need to be smart in order to speak, as we've established.
I'm gonna go up to this green guy and I'm gonna tap him as he's bleeding out from his leg wound, and I'm gonna say, "You might want to get to stepping. We're gonna kill all of you."
Yeah!
And then I get all big again, and I kind of give him a little nod. Can I try to get him to run away?
Roll intimidation for me.
That's 19 plus 7. I mean it, we're gonna kill you. You met my dragon friend?
So the question I have for you is, as he runs away, do you take your attack of opportunity?
Absolutely.
Oh, hi. Did everyone remember I was here?
No.
We were trying to forget.
It was still a really good roll, Dag, and I suspect you still passed, but I've got your intimidation at +5. I'm starting to think our character sheets don't line up with each other.
That might be it, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, your charisma modifier is +2, your proficiency modifier is +3. 2 plus 3, don't worry, I got you, Cupcake. It's +5.
For a total roll of
24. Still an insanely good roll. I just wanted to be this way.
Thanks, Krello.
I got you, buddy.
The green ogre turns tail and runs for the beach. Runs for the waves. You're on the beach. He runs towards the water. I believe you said you're taking an attack of opportunity.
I'm gonna look over at Jacquino and Delia and say, what are the odds I can hit him right in the back of the head? And I'm gonna throw I pull out my hand axe from my boot and kind of hold it the way Jacquino did, and I throw it right at it.
I don't have a hand axe, but...
And that's a 14 plus 7.
It does connect.
That's 7 damage.
7 damage.
Apparently the odds were very high.
It's a dirty 20.
So, as he bolts for the water, lumbering away, terror in his eyes, letting loose a minor... You bury this hand axe in his back. He stumbles forward and lands in the water face down. As you see him hit the water, a most peculiar thing happens as a swarm of what appears to be starfish begin leaping out of the water and landing on him, and you hear the sound of teeth and flesh being ripped asunder, and red sprays.
I throw up.
So much grossness all around me.
Dag, I'll need a Constitution save from you.
That's a 5.
Yeah, it's quite the mess.
At least you didn't choke.
Well, I was impressed.
All right.
Was it the axe that killed him or the starfish? Because I'm kind of confused.
It was
Death by
the axe.
The
starfish
axe
sounds
was
pretty rough.
indeed the death blow.
Right.
The ogre did not react as the starfish swarmed him.
Right.
Perhaps they are some leftover vestiges of the ugly deed.
Does it look like I can get my axe back?
You can't see much of anything at the moment, as you are preoccupied. The final living ogre, with his spear, who's been watching wide-eyed, he's been scraping bugs off of himself and holding out, sits down in the sand.
Tell us where the spell book is! I can be intimidating too!
Yeah, we're gonna kill you!
Yeah, what he said!
I don't know what we're supposed to do here, guys. I'm
where
new
is
to
this
this.
spell book? That was a real question. No, okay, cool.
All right, all right. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and roll intimidation for me.
Ooh, we know how well this went last time. That.
Oh.
That is a 1. It's fine.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, come on out. Come on out.
Okay, okay.
Let's resume the moment.
Tell us where the spell book is!
As you run forward to demand to know where the spellbook is, he misinterprets your speedy advance and he just pulls you in with his big arms.
Oh,
and begins to continue sobbing.
It is okay. It is okay. It is okay. I got you.
Grunt don't want be slave no
Okay.
more.
Oh, you're a slave? Oh my gosh, no! You don't. Okay, come
killed
with
a
me.
bunch of
Here,
slaves.
take my hand.
His
It's okay.
lumbering form stands up as
Did
he
you
goes.
say it? Oh. Did
He's
you
a big
say
boy.
grunt?
Grunt.
Grunt. Grunt. Do you want to be my friend? Instead of slave?
Grunt want. Yes!
Okay. Grunt.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Friends can hug. Friends can hug. I'm going to cast Mage Hand and use it to pick some of the maggots off of Grunt. It's all right, big fella. We got you.
It is grunt.
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 If we could cycle to the next image, please.
Yep.
So, you have a weeping ogre.
Mm-hmm.
And Jacquino, you help him in pulling off these maggots from his body.
It's an interesting turn of events.
I'm going to use the Mage Hand to go over and grab the handkerchief and give it to him. You can have that. That's gift from Clan Malthior, right? There she is.
The sound like a, really bad trombone plays as he blows his nose.
Ooh.
No, I can't do that on command.
That sound brings back bad memories.
Really bad ones. Really bad.
So, Grunt, you're a slave?
Grunt slave.
To whom?
Hill giant.
Oh.
Well, you're in luck because we're here to catch the hill giants and stop them from doing any more harm to any more people.
Grunt like first part.
Well,
Catch hill giant.
Okay.
Yes, we intend to.
And then you can do harm to Ill Giant.
Oh.
Haven't you always
Pretty neat,
dreamed of
guy.
revenge?
Grunt sail in boat with friends.
We?
Sure, mates. If you would like to.
We sail
We
Yes.
do sail. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
with Grunt.
With
Yes.
Grunt.
Yes.
As friends.
We need a big, strong boy, and I think you're the one.
Oh, okay.
Have we a boat that can fit him?
I mean, if that's our boat there in the background, it's pretty impressive. I
But-
think that would be able to accommodate.
That is true, but can we sail that boat?
Well,
Well,
aren't
we sailed it here.
We came here.
I suppose.
Hey,
Yes.
Grant, have you seen a book anywhere?
It's like a.
I don't believe you read.
It's like a story written on a tree.
What?
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like a
Grunt
tree.
see many trees.
Good boy, Grant.
Have you
I'm going
seen
I'm
That
going
looks
to
like a-
cast minor illusion and make it look like a book.
Book.
That's right.
a book?
Captain have book.
Okay.
Where's Captain?
Captain take other ogres to.
Take your
It
time.
is-
It's okay.
It is okay. You can
Captain
just.
bring ogre to island
Uh-huh.
to get food. We find lots food. Squirmy, kicky food.
Oh.
Screamy food.
Oh.
And slaves. Capture many in bags.
Oh.
In bags.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Tell you what is your captain's name? Has he got a name like you?
Bug.
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 Captain
Bug.
Bug. He
Bug.
sounds like a reasonable fella.
Tight.
Grunt no like bug.
Can you
That
take us
Sounds
to
awful,
Bug?
absolutely awful.
No.
And we'll.
Grunt scared of bug.
So, do the other ogres like being slaves?
Uh-huh.
I mean, I wouldn't
Do you
imagine...
think we should freeze them?
Or will they come after us?
Free Grant.
Yeah.
Does Grant
Yes.
have any sort of like cuffs or like chains or anything on him that makes him look like a slave?
No,
He's
he's
kinda-
wearing just his ogreish armor.
Okay, cool. Just
And a
making-
loincloth, thankfully.
I will
Yeah.
take a nature check from anyone who is proficient to see
That
what you know about giant culture.
would be me.
Ooh.
I mean, I am Clan Talum, so it makes sense.
Probably in a ballet. that
That is a natural 20.
You are well aware that in giant culture, especially among the less intelligent breeds of giant, like hill giant, and especially the subtypes of giant such as ogres and trolls and ettins, size is a predominant factor in dominance. Hence, any hill giant would reign over ogres if it could subject them, just sheerly through brute force.
Okay.
You're also pretty confident that when he spoke about squishy, kicky food and yelling food, it could very well be people.
Yeah, we gathered
Yeah.
that, yeah. Right.
So,
And how much bigger is he than me?
He looks down at you.
Much bigger.
I throw up again.
Tell you what, mates. I think that we could maybe form some sort of a partnership. What do you say that we find these hill giants and bring them down to our level? Does that sound good?
It's very poetic.
So that you would be taller than them.
killing him.
Grant, taller than Bug.
Grant taller. Grant steps on Bug.
Ah! Grant waiting boat. You go, Squish Bug.
Wait, now.
You
now.
don't want to come with us?
No.
Are you feeling shy?
Grant's scared of Bug.
Hey, you don't have to be afraid of Bug if we're
Grant's
around.
scared of friends.
As he looks around the beach and the ogre corpses are still in the sand.
Grant, stay in boat.
Okay.
Bug, take. Bug, take Bug to big tower.
Okay. Big tower.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
If I look around, do I see a big tower anywhere?
Not through the tree line, but he does point in a direction deeper into the island.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
Grant, don't step in the water, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe try
Okay.
and avoid the starfish.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
And Grant turns and lumbers over the boat and sits down.
Bye, Grant.
Bye, Grant.
See you, mate.
We'll be back for you.
Do I have any snacks I could give to Grant?
Got rations?
Sure, do ya?
Got maggots.
Yeah. I'm gonna give him my rations.
He takes them and puts them all in his mouth at once.
I feel good about that.
Okay.
Right. I'm going to pick up my weapons that I discarded, the dagger and the short bow and everything. Well, what do you say, mates?
He
Shall
calls
we?
out to you as you walk up the beach
Other ogres go up path.
and points to the path into the jungle.
Okay.
Right.
Bye, Grant.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
All right.
So, are we freeing the next ogres or are we just killing them again? I just want to be sure before we get there, just in case.
I think it'd be good to kill him.
I would say freeing them would behoove us the most.
I'm not a fan of friends, but free people is pretty good.
We would also have an army of ogres at our
Okay,
back.
we would.
Free
We
people
would.
definitely is
But
preferable
like,
to
if they're
slaves.
trying to kill me, I kind of don't want them to be around.
Maybe we
Yes.
take the subtle approach and see if we can talk our way into it next time.
Okay.
Right?
What?
Is you right?
Yes.
As you make your way deeper into the jungle, in the distance, begin to hear the sound of screaming people.
Oh,
Good.
Cries for help echoing through the trees, and large, lumbering footsteps, as well as grunts of effort and sounds that you've heard on the beach moments ago from other ogres.
I think I made my decision on whether we should kill them or not, and it's we should kill them.
As you make your way along the path, you find yourself along a cliff edge, looking down into a small valley below, where you see a number of ogres lumbering by with large sacks on their backs. Poking out of one or two of these sacks, you see limbs flailing around, and you hear muffled voices.
See, Dag, this would be a good place to throw up.
All right. I feel good though, you know?
Champions! Let's learn a little bit more about the Hex Challenge that is before you.
Okay.
Dozens of halflings have been kidnapped by ogres and are being hauled away in sacks to be used as snacks. Your objective is to rescue as many of the halflings as possible. To do so, you will be using this grappling hook. 2 champions will stand on each side of this apparatus, holding one handle each. They will be responsible for navigating the grappling hook to the left and to the right. The 5th and final champion will be operating the grappling hook itself, as well as adjusting forward and backward the placement of the hook before it descends. If both sides pull at the same time and the apparatus breaks, you will automatically fail this Hex Challenge, and each champion will take 10 points of damage. Once you have aligned the grappling hook to your satisfaction, you may then lower it over the cliff's edge. You may either remove the ogres, thus removing the halflings from harm, or you may attempt to directly pull the sacks of halflings out of the ogre's clutches. Once you have obtained an item in the grappling hook, you must raise it up, bring it to the side, and lower it to where one of the other champions on the side will clear the hook by reaching through this hole and pulling out whatever the claw has grabbed. If you grab anything other than a sack of halflings or an ogre, it will not contribute towards your success, and it still must be brought up and cleared from the claw like any other object. To achieve success in this Hex Challenge, you must rescue either 4 bags of halflings or 4 ogres must be removed from play, not a mixture of both. Retrieve more than 4 of either kind, and you'll receive a benefit in your next Hex Challenge.
Okay.
So I will be honest, then I could not hear it at all, so I have no idea what the beginning said.
Yes.
Champions, 2 of you will be standing on either side of this large apparatus. There are handles that help to move the grappling hook left and right. You will be grabbing 1 handle each.
Okay.
So we'll bring Deg and Delia over here right now.
Me, my best friend.
Yeah.
And we'll bring Andrea and Giacomo over here, grabbing 1 handle each. Now this is of the utmost importance. The 5th and final champion, who will be here in the center, will be operating the grappling hook itself. Now, your job, beyond attempting to pull up things, you are facilitating communication between the champions on the left and on the right.
Because we are not allowed to look?
Well, it's really difficult for you to look. If the 2 sides pull at the same time, there is a strong likelihood the apparatus will break. If you break it, you automatically fail the challenge and all take 10 damage.
Wait.
All right.
So, you will be telling them to pull right. You guys are her right.
Or left.
Or left.
We're left.
Do not pull at the same time. Your job, you must have the claw at its highest point while you adjust. You also have the ability to pull it towards you and line up, at which point you can decide when to drop. Once you have obtained an item, you must bring it to either side for it to be cleared by one of these champions who will reach through the hole and remove whatever it is from the grappling hook.
Wonderful.
Just so. At which point, you will all rotate. So you'll each have the opportunity to be operating the grappling hook.
Cool.
This is slightly complex, and it was slightly hard to hear the instructions. Do you have... Oh, this is also very important. Success is getting 4 of either the trolls, ogres, or 4 bags of halflings. If you have a mixture, it does not matter if it totals 4 or not. You're attempting to get at least 4 of the same thing.
What looks easier to grab?
Well, it said if we get more of each, that we get a benefit.
So. Okay.
So let's go for that.
I believe we've covered all the necessary information.
Okay. All right.
Oh, Tilly.
Gotta look out for
We're
Bill.
going to begin the
When
clock.
you reset this, you have to reset it all the way.
Oh.
No partial resets on it.
Got
or I'll
it.
yell at you and make you feel bad about yourself.
I mean,
Which is Krello's job.
wonderful.
Which I would never do unless
Yeah, but are you
justice
sure?
compelled me.
You're very good at it.
Let's get the
thank you.
timer up on the board. Okay. You have 6 minutes starting now.
Okay.
All right, a little to the left, a little to the left.
As I'm panicking.
Left, left,
Look at that,
difficult
they're
one.
already
Keep going,
communicating
little
as a
more.
team.
Stop.
They're up for it. They're up for it.
A
Unexpected.
little more to the left, little bit more to the left. Okay, stop. All right.
Here comes the first failed attempt.
She's going to do it. She
She's
can do
going
it.
down. She's going
She
for
can
the
do it.
other one. Can she do it? Probably not.
She can do it.
Oh, look, failure manifest.
How do I
Just
even
what
operate
a
the
display
bloody
of just
machine?
lack of grabbing anything.
Pull it back.
Truly inspiring are these heroes. Oh, going for the blue one now, are we,
She can do
Tilly?
it. You can do it.
Oh, hey.
There you go. There you go.
Well, that
There
was
you go.
unlikely.
Up, up, up. She's doing it.
To the left.
All right,
Unbelievable, 25% done with one of the things.
Totally believable. She can do it again. She can do it again.
All right, Delia must clear the bag.
Grab it. Got it.
Her expression. Rotate.
All right.
Rotate.
Reset and rotate.
Rotate, champion.
All right. Oh, rotate. Yeah,
I don't know.
This way. Jacquino.
You broke the
Wait,
line.
that wasn't me. It was Delia.
We're getting bags, right?
Yes.
Right.
All right.
He's got a
Jacquino,
sharp
you
eye.
must bring the hook all the way to the top before you begin making adjustments.
Oh,
Got it.
man down.
Jacquino,
Lie
look,
down.
there is no
It's okay.
shame in giving up.
Thank you, dear.
What, is that
Jacquino.
what your
Okay,
family
the
motto
timer
is,
is
Krello?
You can do it. You
going.
can
To the
do it.
right.
No, I can
To the
focus.
right.
But listen, Jacquino,
To the
it's
right.
all right,
To the
man.
right.
Nobody's
To the right.
expecting
To
a
the right.
lot
He's
out
got
of
a
you.
sharp eye.
Stop. Stop.
Sharp eye.
Those
Slightly
magical
to the
gauntlets
left.
hurt like
To the
heck.
left.
You can
Slightly
do
to
it.
the left. Slightly. Very slight. Right. And I can pull it my way. Is that right?
You can.
I can.
What they're
You pull it
using to
towards
talk
you.
right now is language. I know we didn't think Deg would understand it, but he did.
I'm so proud.
Jacquino's got it. He's lining it up. He's
Right.
lining it
We're going to
up.
make this a little bit easier to the left. To the left. Left.
You know,
left.
getting one bag of halflings was
Left,
pretty
left,
good,
left.
He's
champ.
got his eye on it. He's got his eye on it.
Right. No,
No, right,
to the left.
okay.
I'll keep saying right.
To the
Okay.
left.
Left,
back
right,
now,
and
y'all.
I'm going to go down.
He's doing it.
Left and right work differently in this part of the world.
He's got his eye on it. Closer.
Going right between the
right,
two
a little bit.
objectives.
Right, a little bit. Just a bit.
Now I can see why he's not called Jacka Yes.
I can't. If I pull, I feel tension. It will break.
We're not pulling.
We aren't yet.
I got
You're
a lot
good.
of, mine's pretty loose.
Ours are loose.
He's so
Literally
close. He's
cannot
doing
pull
it.
anything.
He's
I'm
We go
doing
a
it.
little bit to the right.
That is.
He can
Jacka,
do
I
it.
think you should
I'm
start
pulling.
over.
There's
You
Little bit
nothing
closer.
definitely
happening.
just screwed the pooch on
All
this
right.
one.
Stop.
okay.
Stop. There we are.
We are.
Well done. Well done.
We go to the left at all.
Oh boy!
To the left
Against
at all.
all odds, he appears to be getting
A
close
bit.
to one of the bags of halflings.
A bit to the
This is
left.
not what I
To the
He
left.
can
expected.
do it. He can
It's
do
not what
it.
any
A
of
bit
us
to the left. A bit to the
expected.
left.
You're so close. You're so close.
No pressure, but you're almost out of time, basically.
Come on.
I can't go down here.
Come on, Jacquino.
Just like with that girl in
Move it
Bulgaria.
down a little bit.
How do I open it?
Come on, Jacquino,
Drop
live
it.
a little.
Drop it.
Land it on it.
Drop it. Let it land.
Land it on it and it will open.
It just,
It's not-
it rolled away as if with a will of its own, not to let the champion succeed.
Okay. I can
To the
do
left a
that.
bit.
The
Left a
most
bit.
surefire way to get it to open is to have it drop a little bit from
All
the
right.
greater height.
To the left a bit.
All right.
Just a bit.
Okay,
Play on,
left
it's
a bit.
firing me.
Stop.
All right.
Drop. Drop.
Come on.
Drop the claw faster. Use momentum. Playana just advised me on how to advise you. That didn't come from Pashi, but that was good advice. Now I'll resume mocking you.
Oh, so close.
So use momentum. Drop it fast. That's actual good advice. Yeah, see, you see that? Use that move.
You can adjust the
Pashi, you
claw
remind him from
forward.
now on. I feel sick
push the
helping
claw
him.
forward.
So.
Oh, but
I
you're
can.
so good at it.
Yep,
Thank
you
you.
can push it
So
forward.
a little bit
darn it.
forward. A little bit forward. So close. You can do it.
Citizens of Throsha, as the timer winds down, know that our champions can
Now
spend
remember, if you reset
boons
the top thing, you have to
to
reset it all the way.
extend the
That's one of the
time.
rules of Playana.
They can choose to pool their boons together to buy a time extension.
How much does an extension cost again?
High
I
momentum
think
drops.
it is
You got this.
200 boons.
Yeah! Oh, I mean, boo!
You're so close. You can do it.
I don't know how much I have.
It's right there.
Now remember,
that's how much
if you
I-
correct it, you have to correct all the
Figured it
way on
out.
that top gizmo majigger. Jacquino, man, I don't know how many times I can yell at you about this.
You're doing great,
I'm gonna try
sweetie.
something else. I'm gonna bring it back towards me.
Okay.
To the right.
To the
Bit.
right. Okay.
Right. Stop.
Okay.
To the left a bit. To the left a bit.
He's getting there.
I
He's
want to
getting
clear
there.
this thing out before it just gets destroyed.
That is a very good
Drop.
idea.
Get it in close to me. I can't.
Citizens of Throsha, join me in
To the right
having
a
no
bit.
faith in these champions.
To the right a
No,
bit.
they can do it. They can do it.
To the right a
They
bit.
can do it.
Come on, Jacquino.
To the right a bit. We're not moving. To the right a bit. To the right a bit.
To the right?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Just a little.
Champions
More
among
or
you
less.
That was
have
legit a
more
good
than
drop, though. I was
400
feeling that.
boons between the five
right
of
a
you.
bit.
If you chose to pool your resources, you could purchase
I'll,
a time
spend, I'll
extension.
spend like
The
3
right
boons
bit.
if anyone
Just
else
a
wants to
bit.
chip in.
Oh, I have very little boons.
Minute and a half.
I have no fans.
I'll spend 50 boons.
I'll spend 50 boons too if anyone else wants to hop in.
spend
I'm
50.
saving my boons for an apology from Krello.
That's
the right a
150
bit, a bit.
boons
I just
staked
need a
so
bit.
far.
What good is my apology
We're not
if
getting-
you've all
To the
died?
right?
To the right a bit.
Yeah.
That's
Okay, is
philosophy.
that enough or more?
Okay. So close. Can you drop it? So close. So close. Inch.
I think I'm
So
just
close.
going to take the
Can
damage.
do it.
Wow, little people die.
Right. All the way to the left.
All the way to the left? Okay.
Is it
I'll
on
give the additional 50 boons to get us to the 200 to buy the time.
200 boons have been used
Well,
to
how
purchase
much-
a time extension of 2 minutes.
Of only 2 minutes?
Rotate.
100 from Delia.
Rotate.
Rotate. Okay.
Andrea.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, the claw is stuck. Hold on. Sorry. It was stuck on the thing.
50
Yeah.
from Dag
We'll allow
and
it.
50 from
I'm allowed to push it
Jacquino.
this way?
Push it
Yeah,
all the
and
way
when you
forward.
reset it, you have to reset it
Okay,
all the way.
reset. Okay. Go. Oh, wait. Go back to the left.
To the left.
Back to the left. Okay. No, not all the way to the left. Go right a little bit. Okay, and stop.
Okay.
Okay, wait. No, go a
She's
little
getting it.
more.
To what?
To the right. Sorry.
Okay,
To
okay.
the right. Stop. Go a little left. Very little. Okay, stop. Where is this? Okay, cool. And
You can do it. She's got a good eye. Got a good eye.
Don't even worry about it,
No, okay.
Andrea. The consequence, 10 damage? What's that? That's half a giant hit.
I
You'll be
know,
fine.
right? Oh,
So
okay.
close.
One more. Don't worry about it. I will get it. Okay.
Look at that!
Very good. Very good. Very good.
To the left. To the left. All the way to the left. Okay, hold on. I need to pull this. And there you go. Somebody get it.
Dead.
Okay.
Okay. There you go,
I know, okay.
Reset.
Guys, I don't. Okay, bring it to the right. Okay. All right, bring it back to the right. Where is the back? Oh, okay. To the left a little
To the
bit.
left, just a
To
little.
the left, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. And then how do I get it closer to me?
You just grab that.
See how his
or what you
tentative
just did actually worked
nature
pretty
is
well.
now fading away as he gains
All right.
confidence.
Okay, we're gonna try it.
I believe you.
Okay.
You can do it. You can do it.
That's not gonna do it.
Okay.
All right.
Which direction?
I just need to get it positioned
Okay.
right.
I will not move.
Okay, I think I got it. I don't got it.
Come on,
Very
Zach.
close. You can do this, Dick.
Okay, get a little bit to the right. A
To
little
the
bit to the
right.
right.
To the right. Okay.
Look at that thing swing. You're never going to do it,
Okay,
Jack.
I know that, Krello.
You can do it, Dick.
It's like this
Ignore the
chaotic
negativity.
Photoshop.
So close.
So
So close. You can
A
do it.
little bit to the left,
You
just
have to do
slightly.
it.
Just a slight.
Just
little
slightly. There we
bit.
go.
Okay.
All right. Dang it. All right, a little more to the right.
To the right.
Focus, Dick.
Okay, okay. How much time do I got left? Oh, we're fine.
Loads
I'm
of
gonna-
time, Dag. You just take it nice and slow.
Okay, I'm
Take
gonna.
5.
listen
Let's
to
just
this
talk
one.
about you for a
little-
minute.
So
Big
focus,
fellow.
Dig.
Little to
Focus,
where?
A
Dig.
little bit slightly to the
Well,
left.
To the
I
left.
think he should
Okay.
Very
focus on his
little. Okay, I'm
future,
gonna let
you
you
know,
pull, and I'm not going to
and
pull.
what's
So
in store
close.
for him when he fails.
So
the
close.
search.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Probably
You got
not that
this.
much. All right,
got
okay,
this.
guys.
So close. You can do it.
Have you considered
A
just
little bit
Laser
slightly
eye.
to your right.
Laser
yeah.
eye.
Okay.
not everyone's cut out to be a claw
You
warrior.
can do
Greg.
this.
It's fine,
Swear
man.
You were
He's
born to
running
steal
down.
halfling smokers.
I was born for this, yeah.
You were born for this.
Okay, I moved it a little bit to the left, so take it back
Okay.
a little bit to the left. It's
Okay.
right there, I see it.
Come on.
All right.
So
Just
close.
pull a little bit more to the
A
left.
little more. Okay.
All right, and that should do it.
Okay.
It's right there.
I'm gonna
All
be
right.
saying I got respect
A
for the
little bit
game
more to the
here.
left.
Okay.
I keep pushing it. Okay.
You can do it. You can do it.
Okay.
Drop.
Maybe don't slam it down. Maybe lower it down a little more gently and then let
All
it
right.
go.
All right, and then a little bit more to the left.
Okay.
All right. And a little bit more.
Okay. Don't.
One more time.
It's all right. You got our fingers on it.
That's why you don't hope.
Okay.
It just leads
Okay.
to pain.
I got it.
Pulling left.
Do it all the way. I
Pulling
grab
left.
it. It's in my
Pulling
hand.
left.
To the
Okay.
left.
And someone grab it.
Clear the hook. Got it. Clear the hook.
Okay, Delia. Delia.
My dad. I
Okay.
couldn't do it.
Reset.
1 minute.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
you don't-
okay.
They
Delia,
have
try not to
3
think
of
about
4
how
bags of
everything
halflings.
is
Just need one
counting
more
on
bag.
Hey,
you.
Krello, shush.
My
Okay,
No,
wait.
sorry. What am I doing? Move it to the left.
left.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay, stop. To the right a little bit.
Okay.
Don't
Stop.
worry about the fact that
Delia.
you
Move
did
it.
this faster
Yes,
than
sir.
every other
Concentration is good. Keep
champion.
going.
To the where?
To, you know what? Right there. How do I move this back, Pachi? Can I move
Sorry,
it
it
back?
took so much time, guys. My
only
dad,
moves as
when I
far
was
as it
little,
moves, I'm sorry.
he would always
Okay,
say
that's
things
good.
like,
move it to the right a little bit.
sorry.
To the right. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Krello,
Right
I'm
there.
literally hearing citizens approach us shushing
Okay,
you at
come
this
on.
point.
Okay,
Wow.
so very close. Good eye, good
I
eye.
shush you, citizens.
Ooh. Come on, come on. Okay. No.
You've got this, Delia. Come on.
Good eyes, good eyes.
Stay right there.
Good
Just
eyes.
over 30 seconds.
Are you worried
So
about
close.
being outperformed by Dag, Delia?
Oh, that was so close. You can do
Come
it,
on.
Delia.
That frog.
Okay,
Move
you're
to the
so
left a
close.
little bit. To the
It's
left.
very
Okay.
close. Dag.
Stop. Okay.
Left a little bit.
A little.
Okay.
Okay.
She's doing it. She's doing it. So close.
Okay, 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 okay.
One more time. So,
I'll give up 200 bones.
You only have 150.
Ow, dang it.
If someone else will stake the other 50, we could continue.
I'm so close.
You have 200 boons, Delia.
I do?
Yep.
No, I have 100.
Well, you have 100 boons.
50.
All right, that's 200 boons. 150 from Deg and 50 from Delia.
I cost our team like most of the time, so.
this extension in time brought to you
Okay.
from you.
By the citizens.
Thank you, citizens.
Okay, to the right a little bit.
To the right.
Just a little
Oh,
to the
I'm
right.
not right. I'm left.
Right there. Stop.
Okay.
200 boons just going to waste.
You got it.
Come on. Give it to me.
You have plenty of time. Don't
Drop
worry.
it slower so you're not knocking it around.
I'm so angsty right now.
Everybody does that. Left.
Keep going.
All the way. Okay.
Keep going because if you can get a fifth, you can get an additional
yes,
bonus
you
in
can get a
your
bonus.
next
Lift it up.
challenge.
Lift it up.
Grab it. Pull it out. Yank it.
Okay, rotate. Chantilly.
Rotate.
Reset.
All right.
Hey, welcome back,
Back to
Tilly.
where
Thank
we
you.
were.
I'm very glad to be here. Let's go a little bit to the right, 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 and stop. Stop.
Okay.
A little to the left.
Can you speak
To
up?
the
I
left,
can't hear
to
you.
the
To the left.
Little to the left.
Left,
Okay,
okay.
stop.
Only
To
a
the
little.
right. To the
a
right.
little to the right. Very
Right.
little.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Keep going. Stop.
Okay.
Stop.
Stop. I stop.
Okay.
She's getting the angle.
Take a.
She's measuring it out. Dropping the hook. And
Oh, I didn't even see it.
Let's go get some ogres.
Champions, if you can obtain a sixth, you will get additional benefit.
Okay.
Going for number
Jack
6.
it out. Don't screw it up.
Reset.
Welcome back, Jacano. A chance to redeem yourself.
Oh, I'm going to cast Max Hand over his mouth. Right. To the
I'll
left.
allow it.
To the left. To the left. To the left. To the left. Left. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Stop. Stop.
5 pounds of pressure. No cantrip can silence me.
Does the hook go back far enough? We will see.
No, it doesn't. Let's try again. To the right.
To the right,
To the
okay.
right. And stop.
What do we do if the claw literally cannot get it? I feel like that
That's
is
time.
unfair.
Unless I'm misunderstanding the timer.
Time is up. Good job, Jockey. I'm right on top of it.
Citizens of Throsha, I give you your champions who are successful in direct correlation to you and your aid. Thank you.
You know what? We all did our best, and that's what really matters. That's what my mom told me.
I did do my best. Thank you. Oh,
All right.
This is a process.
Champions, please gather back.
Okay, Jacano, I believe this is yours.
Oh dear. Well. Little frog.
Well, I thought that was a disgusting display. Just demonstration of pure luck.
Oh, yeah? Can I talk to you for a sec?
Excuse me, best friend.
There was some amazing athleticism and hand-eye coordination display.
Indeed.
Not to mention the teamwork that they exhibited.
really
Most of the time, they knew right from left.
No, like I said, I ship it hardcore. Okay, so here's what you're going to do.
This is new to me.
Oh, I know. It's okay. I got you. Okay,
I don't like it.
You're going to next time you kill something.
Yeah.
You're going to look at him and wink. You can do it. You can wink, right? Oh, that was really good! Yes!
I have so many conflicting emotions
so
right now.
either after you kill something or after you make a really cool attack, you just, like...
Okay.
Okay.
I believe in you. Okay.
Pashi,
My friend,
How are the keys?
almost as exhausted as myself.
I believe we'll need to bring our champions back. Please bring them home.
I am closing the portals and the channels.
That should not work.
And such a miracle it is. My friends, I am sure you are as tired as I. Miss Milliam has prepared refreshment in your rooms.
Oh, thank you, Milliam.
So if you would be so kind as to retire to your rooms.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for
Andrea
the...
Talant, Giacomo of Malfior, Delia of Aria, and of course Chantilly of Veneda. Galivor, my friend, a room has been prepared.
Thank you, Pashi. Thank you.
Now retire. And you, yes, even you as my friend, feel free to relax. Miss Milliam made your favorite.
Thanks. My favorite is Justice.
It's mutton stew, close enough. And so, my friends, very temporarily, please rest. Go and do what you must to refresh yourselves. And remember, it is because of your love and your faith that our champions succeed. So return again soon. In fact, I hope momentarily, as we once again enter the Hex.
in wizard robes steps forward, demanding to know what you're all doing here, and as he looks across you, his eyes rest on you, Jacquino. And he stops.
Is that one of your exes?
I do get around a bit, so maybe.
He apologizes for whatever it is that he did.
Those of you who interacted more directly with the frogmen in the tank know that the touch of these suits feels somewhat familiar.
Moving on.
It's also worth noting.
Oh no.
Onan, Delia.
It's gonna get awkward.
Oh man, props. I give it up for that. Yes. Okay.
I still can't see anything. Does somebody want to hold my hand and lead me, please?
I will hold your hand
Okay,
and
thank
lead you. I'll give him my mage hand.
Oh, Andrea.
I'm sorry, that was really mean. I'm sorry.
Andrea, I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Of course.
What did you do?
What did you do? It's a fool.
You failed to save. You gain 2 more levels of madness.
Whoa!
Wow. It's really heavy.
Thank you.
And he makes his way back over to his chair.
That guy is stronger than he looks.
Good old Guac.
Guys, I got it. Let's go.
I don't think that thing's gonna float.
Oh, crap. Oh, thank you.
I've got a knife and minus 1 modifier on strength.
Me too.
Jacquino! You take 1 level of madness.
No, let me touch it.
She paid you back. I go, oh man, oh, and I put it under my eye patch.
You put your fingers there.
Do we really? Oh.
Yes.
Somebody rub the bald head
Okay.
vigorously.
Sorry, my hand is so cold.
It is freezing
I am
cold.
freezing up here. I am wearing not a whole
Vigorously.
lot, okay? Faster.
Okay, maybe let's move on.
Okay.
Oh, dang it. I'm an orc. I could have come back to life. Does that do anything? Hey, how about... Why don't we split the difference and just have 2 fails?
Galamore, buddy.
I think that sounds reasonable.
Reasonable! So it's just down to Onan.
Come on, please.
Holy
Please,
smokes.
please, please, please. I'm coming, please. Own it, own it, own it, own it, own it, own it, own it.
I can't look at it. So
I'll look at it for you.
okay.
It's a 9.
Onan, if you would grab your sigils so that I may receive them. You may bid farewell to the citizens of Throsha.
Farewell. Thank you all. Thank you. Oh, yes.
For whatever it's worth, I've determined how I can release the souls of the frogmen from the stone. But as you were sent here by the Hexant to activate this defense, I leave the decision to you. I will gladly leave it standing to defend our shores, or I will dismantle it myself, and I will see to it that harm which was done to the frogmen is undone, as much as I am capable. This decision lay with Delia, Andrea, and Giacomo.
I would like to cradle Emlock's head in my lap like he did to me. Come here. I think we should release them. Their souls do not deserve to be trapped. I would want my soul and Emlock's soul and Onen's soul to go where it's supposed to.
But if we do that, what if more of these giants come? There's a boat right offshore. I couldn't even save these guys.
I'm of the opinion that though great wrong was done to our friends, we can't have let them die for nothing. Sometimes you have to make a choice, and sometimes it's a terrible one, but it's for the greater good. And it's for what will save the most. I believe we shouldn't let this go to waste if it's in our power. And I know that's not going to make me popular with a lot of people. And I don't think that these beings should suffer any more than they already have. But as long as they can serve a purpose, I think they should.
Sounds like it's 2-1. So.
I'd like to say, what's up, fam? Are you there? You see, I've been practicing the vernacular of the current generation. Did you know that I was in prison for 400 years?
Last thing I need to know.
Just chill the hex out. I'm going to take one very dirty glare at this Gurg fellow. I'm going to say, you disgusting little treacherous little man, come at me, bro, and I shall yeet you into this abyss, and I swear once more a cloud of darkness around us in the water. Hey, Giacomo, that was lit.
That was. I'm proud of you.
Champions! I'm going to take my healing potion, and I'm going to cradle Andrea in my arms. And administer the healing potion.
7 points! 7 points to Andrea.
I think I'm in love. Hey.
That's a phrase I've not heard in 400 years.
Hemlock, I need a death saving throw from you.
It's a 5.
It's a third failed death save for Hemlock.
Hemlock, I was very impressed.
Hi, my name's Nathan Agel, and here's how to subscribe to HiveChannel5.com so that way you can vote. Subscriptions are free, and no credit card info is required to subscribe or to vote. What's more, you'll get 5 free boons each month that you can use to vote. You can always get more in our boon store. However, we want to keep the voting fair, so we've created the subscription option, which involves email verification. We're working to streamline the process, but for now, think of it as an adventure. You ready? Let's go. First, you go to HiveChannel5.com and then click on this yellow subscribe and vote button at the top of the page. It will take you to this page, which adds a subscriber item to your shopping cart when you click the Sign Up Now button. Now that the subscriber item has been added to your cart, you can click the View Cart button. Now you can see the subscriber item in your shopping cart. You'll see the subscriber item is listed and it is for free and will renew on a monthly basis, once again for free. And you can cancel at any time. So next we'll click the proceed to checkout at the bottom of the screen. This takes you to the checkout screen where you'll enter your information and create your password, your username, which can be the same as your email address if you'd like. Once you've entered your info, click the Sign Up Now button. At this point, the system will send you a verification email, typically within the first few minutes. Click on your email address verification link to confirm your email address and to be logged in. Once you're logged in, you'll have 5 free boons you can use to vote. Look for open polls that you can vote on at HiveChannel5.com. And if you use up all your boons and you want to buy more, you can do that at the Boon Store as well. Well done, Adventure, and thank you for your support of the Hive Collaborative. We look forward to seeing your votes.
and welcome back, my friends. Our heroes were remarkably successful last time. They were able to gather together to defeat ogres and befriend one, and then to beat a rather diabolical challenge where they were to use their grappling hooks from their packs to snatch bags of people away from the foul ogres. And now we continue. Let us introduce once again our champions. Please welcome them. Come, champions. Andrea. And now, Jacquino. Ever graceful, and Chantilly. And of course, Aria. Come on, Delia. Represent. Fist bump in the air. And Deg from Krieg. Come on along.
Do it, Deg.
And he is prepared. There we go. And now, my friends, the warmest welcome for a dear friend, longtime adventuring companion, none other than Galivor.
Champions, please reinforce your sigils. Let the quest begin. I like where this is going.
I do too.
Pashi, how are the keys?
I am concerned. Should we do so without Krello?
Oh.
I think we should. I think we should. That's a great idea. Great idea. Rules as they stand.
I call forth the Arbiter Krello.
Oh, come on.
Everyone's booing.
We don't like him.
That stew did him some good.
And not only that, my friend, while Krello ate, I carefully soaked the keys in his mutton stew of justice, so they are ready to go.
Oh.
A tad pungent.
All right. Well, good beef broth never hurt anybody. Please unlock and open the channels.
Unlocking and opening the channels.
Wait.
Man, did you guys hear Tilly? She was screaming a lot.
Oh yeah, it was.
I'm not sure how.
I don't think
Andrea
her voice
keeps
is
doing
that
that.
high pitched.
Galivor,
Who stuck that landing?
did I see a manifestation of the love of the will of Throtians?
I believe we have.
The boons.
Oh.
There is a little bit of love there,
at
not
you,
as much
fella.
as I had hoped.
Oh no, that is good. That is
Considering where
everything I
Deg
want.
was when we last left, a considerable amount of love has been shown to him as well as to other champions.
Excellent.
Again,
Thank you,
citizens,
Throtians.
thank you. Thank you for your support and the difference that it makes to our champions. So, when last we left you, you were hurling grappling hooks over the edge, attempting to pull the halflings free from the clutches of these ogres who have since fled. And you pull these sacks up and over the top to you, and you begin to release the contents Many of these halflings, as they emerge from the bag, run screaming into the jungle.
Oh, hey, okay, bye.
Right, stay away from starfish.
Be careful.
Three
they're
halflings.
So cool.
3 halflings remain as you have surrounded them so that they cannot run off before you have the opportunity to speak with them.
Hold it. I have a question for you. We mean you no harm. No harm. It is okay.
I mean, we are the ones who got you out of there.
Have you seen a book?
A book? No, man, I haven't seen any book. We got, like, jacked by some ogres and stuffed in a bag. It was crazy.
Sounds pretty crazy, yeah.
These guys seem really cool.
I know, right? Let's party.
One with folded arm leans back. I don't know if I like these guys.
I don't know if I like you.
What's your name?
No, you like me, right?
Turtle? Well, hi,
Yeah.
Turtle. My name's Dag. I'm from Krieg. You probably don't know what that is. Never mind. Y'all shut up.
You were doing great.
I don't know.
So
he
we're
was like
looking-
halfway to winning me over, but then he like stopped talking and just gave up.
So, Turtle.
Turtle, yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, Turtle, chill out. These guys are all right. They just got us out of the bags. And the last one. I don't know. I'm not really sure about these guys either.
What's your name?
I'm Pebble.
So we got Turtle, Pebble, and
Dolphin, bro!
Oh. My name is Andrea.
Jacquino.
It's like so good to meet you all. And you?
Delia.
It's mostly so good to meet you all.
Yo.
So we're looking for this book, and it's like a spell book, and we were wondering if you guys, like, when you were with those ogre guys, if you happen to see it.
Yo, bro, I don't really go out much for books. It's not like my scene.
Yeah, it's not my scene
I'm
either.
more of like a hunting for coconut juice kind of guy.
Coconut juice?
Yeah.
That sounds great.
Yeah, coconut juice is pretty good.
Okay.
I think you may have had a bit too much coconut juice.
Do you have any?
Well, not like with me. We got hijacked by ogres and stuffed in a bag.
So the coconut juice is with the ogres.
Well, I mean, it's like in the coconuts,
But
you know?
the coconuts with the ogres.
I mean, maybe they have coconuts. I don't know. They were grabbing halflings left and right.
Do you know where they were taking you all?
That is a good question.
Bro, I don't know where they were taking us. I heard a lot of talk about a boat, but I'm super worried about them finding, like, the village. A group of us were out looking for coconuts when we got totally waylaid by ogres. But I don't want them to get back to town, you know?
I see.
That's a good call.
So I say we should go find the coconuts, and then we find the book.
Yes.
I mean,
I like the idea of coconuts.
I do coconuts all the time, though.
Dolphin, I don't know if we should take these guys back to town. I don't know if they're really on the
Hey
level.
guys, I am on the level. Okay, come here. I will show you I am on the level. Okay. Give me some nooks.
there it is. Blow it up.
I learned that from.
That's it?
Yes.
Hey guys.
Okay.
Okay, I swear Emlock told me that was really cool.
Andrea,
it
Andrea,
was.
let me
Oh,
try.
fine.
Let me try. Oh my gosh! Like, dude, your coconuts, they're so cool. Do you
Yeah,
like,
I think she's okay.
what do you like put in the juice, man?
Call him Dog.
More coconut juice?
Oh my gosh, that's the secret.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she's okay. Yeah, I think she is okay. Well, I've been saying she was okay this whole time, bro, so...
Dude, yeah.
Bro!
I
Go ahead and roll me a persuasion. Roll me persuasion to see if you can win over the other two, who you've begun to win over.
Who's rolling?
It is not me, because I am apparently not cool.
Oh my gosh, I got this. That's a 7 plus 6. 13. Thanks for the math.
All right. Turtle. Oh. Yeah, I think she's okay. Like, she seems pretty cool. She's into coconut juice. And she, like, totally respects my favorite drink. Coconut juice with more coconut juice.
Dude.
And Dolphin. Yeah, these guys are legit. We should get them back to town because we need to get back there and see if we can help the other halflings. This is some seriously bad stuff.
Dude, like, we would love to go back to your town, man.
And tell you what, I see that one of you is a musician. Maybe when we get back to town, we can have a bit of a jam sesh. What do you say? You feeling like a rock star?
Bro, jam sesh with someone from off the island sounds totes fresh.
Right, I'm going to cast Mage Hand, and my Mage Hand's going to scurry over to his lute and start playing it a little bit of air guitar.
Whoa!
Dude.
Yeah, you've successfully blown his mind.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't know about you, but coconut juice with coconut juice is one of my favorite drinks too. So I think it would be wonderful if we all got to indulge in a little bit of it.
Jackano, can you minor illusion like all of us having coconuts?
Yeah, I'm going to minor illusion a coconut tree off in the distance and say, well, maybe we should go follow that one.
What, you minor illusion a coconut tree?
Yes, off in the distance.
Krillo, I believe the range on minor illusion is a little limited, as well as the size.
30 feet is a distance.
30 feet, yeah, that's right.
But isn't it 5 feet by 5 feet? For
I
minor
believe
illusion?
that's correct. Let me.
But to be fair, if you're really wise with your perspective,
they're little guys.
yeah, all right, fine.
Right.
Go ahead and roll deception for me.
Oh, deception, you say? Don't mind if I do. That would
With
be a
advantage.
12 plus 10.
Oh, with advantage.
With advantage.
With
okay.
advantage.
That feels good. That is a 7, so we'll stick with the 12 plus 10 for a 22.
22. Bro, that's like a total beauty of a coconut tree.
Agreed.
Do you want to climb it?
I think you should, friend.
Or
Okay.
we could.
Yo, guys, I feel like a little wiped out from all the, like, cliff hanging and
And just
capturing.
saving you guys.
Yeah.
So
Which
maybe
we did do. We saved you.
that tree is so sweet, but I think the village is also sweet, so we should come back to that tree.
Yeah, you're totally right. We should head to town because we got other halflings we need to help out.
Good call. I'm going to bring the tree with us. Pick up the illusion and carry it with me.
Whoa!
Mind blown.
He just picked up like an entire tree. That's pretty cool.
He's incredibly strong. Look at him.
They don't call him the octopus for nothing. All right. You follow these halflings down the path as they mostly cheerily talk with you about life on their little island in the sea, living in the tropical sunshine, having feared the ocean for many years, but it's suddenly been calm and they've been trying to enjoy it more and more. But as you approach the halfling village, you can see that it has not yet been ransacked by ogres.
Thank goodness.
But you will have the opportunity to help them try and fortify it against what you know is coming. Champions, let's learn a bit more about the Hex Challenge that lays before you.
In this Hex Challenge, you will be creating a defensive perimeter around the Halfling village to help protect it from the onslaught of boulders thrown by ogres.
Oh.
The size of your perimeter will be determined by how many halflings you were able to rescue in the previous Hex Challenge. If you rescued a sufficient amount, you may use the larger triangle because you have more manpower to help you construct. Using these defensive resources, you may place them in whatever arrangement you wish within the designated perimeter. Each champion will also have one vial of sand that may be used to give greater weight to these defensive fortifications. Where you allocate your sand among these defenses is up to you. Once you have finished construction, you will carefully remove the triangle from your defensive perimeter, and the ogres will begin. The ogres will have 3 opportunities to hurl boulders towards the halfling village. Your objective is to have as many of these defensive fortifications standing as possible. For every defensive pin that falls, halfling lives will be lost and damage will be taken by the party.
Okay. Oh.
All right, champions, as you did rescue a larger number of halflings in your last Hex challenge, you will have the opportunity to build your perimeter within this larger triangle, being able to space them out even more. Congratulations.
Woo!
Yeah. Thank you, Booms.
Again, you have your sand. You may place it in whatever defensive pin you wish. You may place
each have 2 pins?
one
Is
and
that
one.
how-
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Or you may place all your sand in one pin and arrange as you see fit. It is up to you to decide how you will arrange.
We could put like the majority of our sand like in the front one. That way where it hits it, it won't knock it over.
I say we set up a 7-10 split, mate.
For sure, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure what that
Which means?
Which means that we don't put everything right up front in front of where the ball's going
Oh
to
yes,
come down.
that's a terrible idea.
Yeah, I was thinking, maybe.
Uh-huh.
All right, all right.
Okay.
Right.
Do we, are we filling with sand?
Alright, sure.
Oh, I'm gonna
Are we all gonna like evenly like put out our
everywhere.
sand everywhere? Or are we gonna like
Are we gonna put more sand into one or the other?
I don't know.
It's for
but
you
this
to
is
decide.
mesmerizing.
Do you want more sand in yours, Deg?
Let's hear it for our champions, giving these halflings such a large place to die in. Good job, champions.
I think I'm good with the amount of sand I have.
Okay, okay, cool.
That
I
will
was
make
just
a
bring
fine mass grave.
Okay. Okay. I'm just
I
gonna
didn't-
put all
I didn't
my
get any
sand in
cheers for
this
mass
one.
grave for
Seems
some
like solid
reason.
I'm getting
strategy.
sand.
I don't know if the other one's open.
Oh.
I don't think this one does.
Is this one? This one does not open. So yeah, all of my sand is going in this one. Okay.
right.
Well, I'm thinking
Wait, are
I
we-
could contribute more sand to the other one and keep this one in the back somewhere out of the way.
Say that
Okay.
again.
Oh, I'm thinking I could contribute more sand to somebody else's and then put this one in the back somewhere out of the way.
Okay, that's a good idea.
So I'll put a little more in this one. Or maybe somewhere in the center or...
I know nothing about bowling,
Oh,
so
I'm
I
getting
will be
sand
useless.
I did it.
He's finished.
All my sand is in this one.
Well done, Doug.
Dig can do it.
Okay, I'm not going to do that anymore.
I feel good about that.
How heavy is this? It needs more sand.
Too small. I can
Oh, I
chop
already
you off.
I'm
You each
putting
have
more
2.
sand
I
in
already
your
put mine too
in your
down.
pin, okay?
You put your 2? Oh.
Let's put more sand in this one.
Do we want that in the very front or maybe a little further back?
No.
Well, if we put like a lot of sand in one of them,
much.
it could take the brunt of the boulders and maybe
but
like.
then
Sure,
when
or
it
in 2 of them,
falls
like a wall, and then put one behind those.
Color me crazy. I could have sworn there was supposed to be a timer on this.
Right.
No, don't worry about it.
No.
I think you're wrong, Gallagher.
It was probably Krello's idea and he forgot, so, you know.
This is a really laid-back part of the island, so
Well,
I think
perhaps
we're
when you
fine.
drink sufficient
Super
coconut juice.
laid back.
The ogres are also indulging in coconuts.
I'm surprised no one is playing. Okay, that one.
Oh,
that one has-
That one has 2.
2 minutes,
Red and
champions.
green.
Okay.
2
I got
minutes
more.
on the clock.
Okay.
And remember which pins are yours so you can feel personally responsible when they die.
Oh, I never take responsibility for anything.
Wait, is this mine or is this yours?
That one's mine. This one's
Alright.
yours.
You're not going to put it there, are you?
No. I just.
Put it right there.
So. Okay.
What is the weight difference? Ooh, this one's getting heavy.
All right. Give the cork.
Is
All
that
right, all right. I'm gonna put. Looks like the.
So what do you think? Can the ogres pull a strike?
Wait, I'm thinking
So we're
if
at
we
10
put
points
more
or
into
more
them,
or
then we
something.
could
I don't
build a
know.
wall.
Bowling wins.
Yeah.
So
I feel
remember, it is
like-
the
Makeshift
ogres.
I feel like we should still put the one with a lot of sand not in the direct line of fire, you
Alright,
know?
alright.
But I also
Put
don't
it in
think it
front of
should
one of the
be
ones that doesn't
getting
have
sand
sand.
Yeah, great.
this one
I
is-
get it, though.
But then it
Did
will
you
knock
hear
that
this?
one over.
Yes.
Yes.
So let's put this one like right
Very
here.
high
Boulder.
dexterity.
Okay,
Great.
I'll have you
we-
know.
I don't know.
It looks like it's going to
I
roll
didn't
right
hear
down
you,
this way,
Pachi.
so if we hug one side, we can avoid it altogether, right?
They're easily confused. Half-orcs, halflings.
Did I say half-orcs?
Yeah, we put them all over on one side.
Look, half-orcs have it
Where's
coming
the
Might get a little bit of
heaviest? Is that one the
rebound, but
heaviest?
That one is.
Is like Dolphin and all them still around?
They're helping construct these fortifications under your guidance.
Let's hear it for the halflings.
Yeah! Oh, it's working, halflings.
So this is how
off to one
halflings
side,
die.
because it's
Where do you
With
want these
thunderous
two?
applause.
Over here.
This one's got a
Thank
lot
you.
of sand. This
I
one's
feel like he's gonna be able to move it.
I feel like.
Should we spread them back more?
I think we should spread them out.
Spread them out.
30 seconds,
Yeah, I think he's gonna be able to move
Okay.
it.
30 seconds.
Excuse me. Somebody moved my pin.
Sorry.
I don't know which one it
Oh,
was.
no.
Oh, me neither,
But
no.
it was over
Those
here.
pins are very closely
Okay.
clustered, like one
Don't
boulder should
touch
take
my
them out.
pins.
Spread them
Yeah,
out.
seriously. They'll knock each other over.
I'm a
This
team
one's very
player. Whatever
heavy.
everyone else wants, or I'm good with.
Here, do you want to put
Who
this
else is looking
light-
forward
where
to
are
the
light ones?
rainbow
Put 'em in the
spray
bag.
of sand as the halflings'
Hey, we're
guts
running
go
out of
spraying over the stage?
As we all know.
Hey,
Gallivor, how many boulders do the
Okay,
ogres
we,
have?
like, no, seriously. We
I
need to keep them
believe
apart
that
from each
time
other.
has
They'll
been
knock each
reached.
other over.
Champions!
Champions, you're out of time.
Time has been reached.
I think we did great.
I don't know.
Some strange time warp has occurred.
Yeah,
Now
this
you
was
must
a
cautiously
terrible
raise
idea.
this green perimeter
This is a
out of the
terrible
way. Oh, there it goes. Oh!
Oh, you're killing them!
He's supporting him.
Go that way. That, guys?
Watch your head.
And no one died.
We'll let it
Where are we putting
slide.
it?
You could bring it over. Yeah.
All right. From outside of the city walls, you hear the thudding of heavy
Everywhere.
feet. And the roaring of ogres. As the first boulder, is brought to bear.
Very tense.
Oh, he killed them!
The party takes 4 damage as they are overcome by grief.
Grief?
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't feel
Boulder.
anything.
Wait,
The boulder's name is Grief.
Oh, okay, got it.
none of those were Pebble, Dolphin, or Turtle. Was that?
You'll have to wait until the dust clears to find
That's
out.
okay.
No. I think they're the ones with the flowers, mate.
I don't like this.
Oh, come on.
What if we just kicked it?
Heads up.
Thanks,
You
Leona.
all stay there. I've got it. It's fine.
Oh,
Don't hurt yourself.
didn't know I was allowed to touch the boulder. I'm so sorry. So can I touch the boulder as it's rolling?
You can try and find out what happens.
Can we toss?
I'll cast Mage Hand
kind
to
of
push it
want
out of the way.
to you.
No. Okay, he shook
Boulder's
his
roughly
head.
equivalent to a meteor swarm, I would say, give or take.
Heads up. Oh, come
It seems the champions have finally found a worthy foe in these ogres.
We've all seen how effective they've been so far.
Was that?
That was all
the
three!
We did. We did it. We did it.
He vultured that one, didn't he?
Okay.
That's
Hey,
right, my
Dahlia.
dears.
Hey, Dahlia.
We survived.
Dahlia.
Hey, we lived to fight another day.
Do you remember?
I didn't do anything cool. I
know, but do you remember what we talked
Jack,
about?
can I get a little more space here?
Okay,
Thank you so much.
Okay, practice your wink. Okay, that was good. Okay,
So champions, how about that pure luck that saved you, huh?
There it is.
Pretty good.
boon store?
So much.
And I would like to buy an apology from Krello.
I don't know what he did.
I mean, I'm not into being enthusiastic right now, but that I will support.
I would like to do this proper. Champions, please take your seats. Andrea, you may remain standing should you so choose.
Yes.
Krello, 50 boons have been spent in the boon exchange to purchase an apology.
Andrea, sometimes I feel like I strike out because I hate myself. I don't know how to deal with my inadequacy, and frankly, you're amazing. You astound me at every turn. Andrea, nothing I can do can atone for these hurtful, cruel things I've said, and I'm so sorry. And I know this doesn't make it right, but I hope you'll accept this act of penitence as one small token to fill up the cavernous debt that I've accrued from you.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Andrea. Andrea, I just screwed your name up too. Another thing I need to apologize for. You don't have to forgive me, because that's not part of the boon.
It's not! It's not!
Have I paid my debt, Calibor?
Thank you for the apology.
No, okay, they said no.
Oh,
and furthermore, I love your hair. It's just, isn't that great? It's really good hair. Well, that's part of my apology. I'm trying to build up the destruction I've caused. Because the thing is, Pleiana asked me for justice, not cruelty, not caprice, not anger or malice. These are all things I brought to the table because I don't think I'm adequate to this task.
It's true.
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
It is.
great. Thank you for the
All right, cool.
apology.
All right.
Boons well spent. Thank you, citizens. I appreciate it.
That was amazing.
It is your love that made that possible.
That act of debasement. Oh, I love it.
All right. Well, as you have aided the halflings in this task, they cheer as they see some of these boulders bouncing off the defenses that you helped them construct and going outside of the village rather than rampaging through. Some halflings, I'm afraid, were hurt by that first boulder, but that said, things have gone pretty well. Pretty well. So well done, champions. Outside of the village walls, however, you know you still have more to contend with. Beginning to attempt to pour through the opening that has been broken in the defenses. You can see the ogres, but they're not alone. Leading them is a large two-headed beast, which it extends one of its morning stars and simply lets out a blood-curdling growl, ushering on the ogres.
So there's 2 more brains than Dag, am I right?
Excuse me. 50 boons right there. You apologise to the young man.
Did we confirm that expense? I don't want to
I
apologize.
believe it's
unless I'm
confirmed,
compelled.
and the
Okay.
ogre
Yeah,
and the
stop
Ettins are
stalling,
folding
mate.
their arms and waiting respectfully.
See, they understand justice.
Dag,
Before you start, I want to let you know that I'm really self-conscious about my smartness.
and you shouldn't be. This is a reflection on me and my own self-consciousness about my smartness. And it's going to be really hard for me not to just repeat stuff I said to Andrea because I'm just not that smart. The thing is, if I weren't immortal, I would have been the first one to die in the first weekend in season 1. And I've just been given this, and I don't deserve it, and I'm not really worthy to even speak the name of Dag, son of Zeg, son of Dag. You are truly the backbone of this party. They need you, they love you, and Dag, I am less than you are. I am so sorry, Dag. And I can't ask you to forgive.
I forgive you, my dumb friend. Now get off me.
I hope you heard that, Delia.
What?
I heard that. It was
An
good.
inspiring way to begin the initiative order. Champions, you'll have the opportunity to communicate with Pashi and receive counsel before you begin. Pashi.
Deg, very tactically position yourself relative to your friends and relative to the enemy to gain that bonus. Delia, you know about your righteous smite. Now, as far as you, Chantilly, stay at range. Do not get in melee range. Jacques, you know, use illusion to backstab. Position. Andrea, remember you can crowd control. You can keep a particular monster in a particular spot. Anything to add, Miriam?
Apologies. All right, we can see everything we need to see. Andrea, beginning with you.
Okay. I would like to immediately run up to that guy with the helmet. And I'm going to do a beautiful cartwheel coming down with both of my feet on him. In a kick. That is 9 plus 8, which is 17.
Absolutely connects.
That would be 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage to the two-headed Etten.
And for the other foot, that would be a 7 plus 8. 15. I really don't
I'm
do
sorry,
math.
the crowdsourcing math just got me.
It's so great.
That's a successful hit.
Ah! Another 8 points of damage.
Another 8 points. Thank you very much.
And for my bonus action, I would like to spend a key point to do patient defense.
Oh.
So that every attack made against me for this next round is at disadvantage.
Very well done. Jacquino.
Right. I am going to look at these buggers and I'm going to bravely dash behind this wood pile right over here. Sorry. One moment. There he is. There we go. And as I'm back there, I'm going to send my illusory double out to back up my friend from Talum, Andrea. And will I be able to hit the two-headed ogre with my short bow from my distance where I am now?
Ooh, what's the range on your short bow?
It is, what is it, 20 feet?
Yeah, it's 60, you got it.
60, right. Then I'm going to take a pot shot at him.
All right. Roll to attack.
That is a 10 plus 7.
That will definitely
17.
Connect. Damage.
As I have sneak attack, since I have a dear friend next to the ugly one, that will be 7 damage plus 14 for 21 nasty bits of damage.
21 damage. Anything else on your turn?
Anything else? I'm going to use my bonus action to... Wait, I've already used my bonus action to call me fed. So, no, that's it.
All right, moving down the initiative order, that takes us to Tilly.
All right, first I'm going to come forward just a little bit. I've already messed it up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come just a little further, closer to the border. I'll figure it out in just a second. And then I'm going to look at the blue one, and I'm going to once more, as usual, pull out my little vial of maggots. I'm going to eat a couple, and then I'm going to point, and I'm going to say, dance. And when I say dance, he's going to make a Constitution saving throw. DC 15.
Constitution saving throw. That is a 22.
He passes. Let's see.
Does he suffer any effect?
He will still move away from me. This I can still work with, though. I'm going to once more use a bit of meta magic. You're going to feel the air tense once more. It feels steep. It feels unintelligible. And when I do, I'm going to use it to cast Quicken Spell, and I'm going to point at the green fellow. And I'm going to say, I'm going to wave around my little vial of little people, and I'm going to say,
Love it, Tilly, love it. Can we get clarity on what those brown circles are? Does she have line of sight on that guy?
I don't believe she does because he's behind a wall. I don't think you'd be able to see the green ogre.
Can I move?
Would you like to move a little more ahead?
I would like to move at an angle if I can. If I can't see him, then I'd like to see the orange one. I don't want to be up there, though. I'd like to be at least a little closer to Jacano.
You could see the orange from that position.
Excellent. Then I'll point at him. And I'll say, your friend flees. He is a coward. I'm going to point at the blue one, and then I'm going to say, go teach him what you are made of. And I'm going to cast Suggestion, because I know that these speak common. He's going to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Falling prey to the classic trap of the overly wise ogre. Said no one ever. Rolling a 12.
He fails.
Woo!
All right.
Illy, I know we said we aren't friends, but that was pretty cool.
I
We'll
am
wait
pretty
to see
cool.
what he does on his turn.
All right, and that's my turn.
Delia.
I am going to run up to the big bad guy with the hat next to my friend from
Me?
Talum. Oh, no, sorry, the other bad guy with the hat.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
Jacano. My bad. And bad because you're good. Like a
Yeah,
good kind
it's
of.
like slang, you know.
I'm in an emo
Back
phase.
to the
It's good.
boat.
It's good. Anyway,
Yeah, keep working on that.
while I'm awkwardly talking to Jacano, I'm gonna draw my sword and I'm gonna attack this guy.
All right, roll your attack.
That is a 9 plus 7. 16. Wow.
Don't
I love
encourage
this.
them. They can do addition. It definitely connects.
Woo!
How
all right.
much damage? You do all the math you
As
want,
I
it's fine.
feel it connect, the pommel of my sword lights up with divine energy, and I add a divine smite. Which will make the damage very, very cool as soon as I, learn how to do math.
I want to say it's 13.
I believe we'll go with that.
Krello, you can check me on
Are
that.
you throwing a first or second spell slot
Just
into
the
that?
first.
Okay. Then
I don't know why I can't find
That's
it.
a
Second
big-
attack from Delia while Krello does his thing.
That's now the coolest thing I've ever seen. Sorry, Jack.
All right.
I've got 9 extra damage for a first level spell.
9 extra damage?
So 19.
19 points of damage.
Wow.
I'm gonna come around with a backhand for my second attack. And that is a 14 plus 7.
It will connect.
Just a regular little old slash.
Another 10 points of damage.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm gonna turn around and look at Dag. Did I do it? You did it! I'm so proud! Okay.
Hey, Dag.
Yeah.
I want a con save.
That's a 19. I don't throw up.
You don't throw up. You feel something in your knees, but you stay standing. 29 points of damage on that turn.
That was awesome!
I believe that's everything for Delia.
Yeah, that's it.
Dag.
Can I, imbued with like the power of a wing, bound on top of this wall?
You can climb a wall because that's a thing that people can do.
Look, I bound up it.
All right, you bound.
I bound up the wall, and I pull out both my axes from my boots, and I throw them at both the heads of the two-headed monster.
First attack.
Oh wait, no.
Where the heck are you standing, and how did you get there?
I bounded up the wall.
He climbed up a wall.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. I just heard bounding. I missed the wall part. Sorry, Dag. Here,
You didn't pay for that one. You take that back.
Whoa, that was a free
Dag,
apology?
I'm sorry.
That one hurt even more.
All right. You used part of your movement to get on top of this wall. You rolled your first attack. Which
That's
one?
a 7 plus 7. That's a 14.
It does connect. Damage.
That would be 7 damage.
7 damage. Second attack.
That's a 14 plus 7.
That will connect. Another 7 damage.
And then I courageously hide behind my shield.
All right, as you throw these hand axes and they clunk, clunk off these two helmeted heads and the beast staggers.
I have no more axes.
No more hand axes?
I only have 2.
That's good to know. All right. It's the Ettins' turn to act. It's going to swing at Delia.
Come at me, bro.
That's a 26 to hit.
Dang it. Oh, that'll hit.
He brings its battle axe down in its left hand to bear upon you, doing 14 points of damage.
Ooh.
Ow.
Delia no longer has more than her maximum hit points. A grave situation indeed.
Its right hand, holding the Morning Star, brings it to bear. Rolling a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that still hits. This shield is not helping me right now.
That's another 14 points of damage to Delia.
Ouch!
From more than max down to half. Delia's having a bad round.
Shut up, Carlo.
She's up for it.
I can't.
She's up for
Cleona
it. She can do
compels
it.
me to talk endlessly.
Thanks, Pachi. I like Pachi better than you.
Pachi, you're cool.
Everyone likes me better.
Before things get out of hand, the Green Ogre is going to take this opportunity to charge forward and also attack Delia.
Come on, shield!
I'm also here. Hello, everybody.
That's a 20. Oh, nope, sorry. That's a 21 to hit.
Dang it. Oh.
That's 13 points of bludgeoning damage to Delia.
What's it?
All right.
Guys!
Down to 1/3 hit points.
This hurts.
Bad round. Bad round.
Grello, shut up!
I'm just keeping you updated to
I'm
your
in
status.
pain.
My turn. Without me, I don't. It's only 5 pounds of pressure. Who do you think I am?
Catch your tongue.
You can only cast that once every 6 seconds. I know how this works.
But it keeps going.
All right. The Blue Ogre is going to step here and attempt to throw its javelin at Andrea.
Okay, with disadvantage.
With disadvantage. Which made a real big difference. Making it an 11 to hit.
Nope.
I think
It hurls its javelin, which sticks in the wooden wall behind you. You feel good that it didn't hit. All right. And finally, oh no, not and finally, there's 2 more ogres. There's a, no. We did blue. Hence it is the final ogre's turn, who's also going to step forward.
Far be it from me to step on Pashi's toes a little bit here.
What?
Do you know what I'm going to say? Do you want to just take it?
I would not steal your thunder
All right.
that often.
You're a monk. You've
I
been
know.
pretty well trained in the martial arts.
I could have caught that if I wanted to.
You know about it, okay.
But I'm gonna wait just in case I need
Okay,
to
you're
catch
good,
something
Andrea, as long
else.
as you know. Just want to make sure you're up to date.
She's very intelligent in spending those key
I'm
points.
looking out for these guys, right?
It
Just
wasn't
as
even
Especially
spending though.
Delia. I get you, Andrea.
My aching
You're all right.
shoulder definitely feels like you're looking out for me.
That's the ogre's word too. That's not my fault.
Final ogre hurls its javelin at Andrea.
Uh-huh.
So it did not, the suggestion did not work.
Uh-huh.
People remembering things.
Thank you, Chantilly.
Thank you. Rather than hurling its javelin,
Uh-huh.
it's going to bring its great club to bear. Doing well more than enough. Oh, hey there, Krello.
This is a brand new noise called the Krello's Not Totally Sure thing because the language on this is kind of ambiguous. The creature can't do an obviously harmful act, but then the examples given are stab itself, throw itself onto a spear, immolate itself, or other obviously harmful acts.
To itself.
To itself.
I did say that its friend was a coward.
Okay.
And
It's
show
your
what's
call,
next.
Hexmaster, but it defines it as harmful act. It doesn't say to itself. It's just that the examples are to
Examples.
itself.
All the examples.
So, your call, Hexmaster,
We're gonna
higher
let this
authority
one
than me.
slide on through, as it does.
That's why you're the
indeed.
Hexmaster.
Land
of
attack.
boys.
Dealing 13 damage to its compatriot. Top of initiative order, Andrea.
Okay, I'm going to keep attacking the two-headed one because want to, you know? You know? You know?
Yeah.
Okay, I am no longer beautifully dancing, and I am just going to punch really fast, spend a key point to do Fury of Blows. So that will be 4 attacks. The first one is a 10. No, it's a 10. It's a 10. It was a 2 plus.
Does not connect.
Yeah, the next one is a 17 plus 8.
That will connect.
Okay, that would be 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage.
For my third attack, that would be 19.
Connects!
Another 8 points of damage. And for my final attack, that would be another 19.
We're both getting outclassed over here.
8
For
more
another
points.
8 points of damage.
I like the way she deals it. I also like the way she says damage.
Damage.
It's very fancy.
Thank you.
Anything else on your turn?
No, that is all I can do.
Jacquino.
That was very lovely and inspiring. So
Thank
inspiring. My illusory doublet is going to up and run away. I'm going to send him. I still cannot select him. Can I have him run past the two-headed ogre and the orange ogre, please? I still cannot seem to. And then keep running away to see if one of them takes the bait.
All right. And anything else on your turn?
Did either of them get an attack of opportunity?
Oh, the first one would definitely get an attack of opportunity as it passes by.
Oh, did he just use up his reaction this turn so that maybe someone can get away?
Run away.
Maybe that was what happened.
It's almost as if he planned that.
So if anyone feels, poof, a bit skittish. Right, then I'm going to step out from behind my cover into the street. Right there, that will be just fine. I'm going to very coolly pull out my short bow, hold it sideways so it looks cool, and try and hit him right in the throat.
Going
to
for
stop
two
it
heads,
squealing. The two-headed ogre, that is a 5 plus 7.
12, I'm afraid. Just connects!
And what's that, you say? There is an ally nearby, so I get sneak attack damage? Don't mind if I do.
I did say that!
Right, so that will be 7 plus 14 for an additional 21 piercing damage.
Jacquino, as your crossbow bolt lodges in one of its two throats, it gurgles, grabs its throat. The second head turns to yell at the first, "Hey!" as it begins to collapse to its knees, and it falls back and dies, bleeding out.
And if I do, and then I will bravely run away back behind my cover. And that is the end of my turn. Thank you.
Alrighty. Tilly.
All right. I'm not sure at this point whether we want to keep convincing them that we're their friends or not, so I'm just going to go ahead and look at the green one, and I'm going to say, do you know what my friends on the other side have told me? They told me that it is very cold. And I'm going to cast Ray of Frost. A bolt of frost is going to skitter across the ground. It's going to slide across the dirt between the pillars and hit it. And he needs to... First, I need to attack him. That would be a 17 plus 7.
That will
I'm
connect.
guessing that hits, yes. That would be 9 cold damage, and his speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
What's wrong with you?
No offense, but your magic is creepy.
I think it's quite delightful.
I miss Hemlock. His magic was nice.
I'm an ice dragon, so I liked it.
She liked it.
Tilly, if you could say like that's cool fam or something, we'd probably all feel a little bit more comfortable, you know?
Like, instead of calling you Tilly, I'm going to call you Chili. Oh, I've seen what makes you cheer.
I'll consider it, but I'm not quite Hemlock. I realize that it's going to be a bit of a culture shock for you all, but I'm not quite him. His magic isn't mine.
No, I know you're not him. Trust me.
We're going to talk after this. I have words for you.
Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa.
And tension brews amongst the heroes.
Hey, Deli! Delia, you should run away.
Well, it's my turn.
I got
Tilly,
this.
Anything
Trust
else on
me.
your turn?
No.
All right. Delia.
To confirm, I can run away without provoking attack of opportunity.
You'll provoke from
The one who
but
lost
don't
his
worry.
reaction died.
Died. That's what I thought.
I got you.
It's all good. I am going to disengage. Be like, yeah, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna like hobble away.
Good.
All the way over. That was math in my head. All the way over there.
Alrighty.
And disengaging with my action, so
It is.
I'm just gonna like hold my shoulder and not look at Deg, and that's my turn.
Speaking of Deg, it's your turn.
So, okay, the gate into this little town, it kind of looks pretty small. So can these guys get through that gate, or is Andrea blocking them pretty good?
They're
got
big enough they could push their way past.
Fine.
Okay, and am I able to bound on top of this dead guy's body?
I don't see why not, Deg.
I'm gonna throw my shield down, and I slide on top of it, and I jump and I grab it, and I land right in the frame of all these guys, and I'm gonna take out my long sword and look them dead in the eyes, and I'm gonna spit at one of them, trying to get them all to want to hurt me, so they don't try to hurt my friend Dolphin and his cool coconuts. And I'm gonna stab him in the neck.
Roll your attack.
That's a 3 plus 7.
You put so much energy into spitting, your sword swing just goes a bit wide.
Okay, I'm gonna try that again.
Second attack.
That's a cock die. That's a 6 plus 7.
That'll connect.
And then I'm gonna action surge because I really want this to look cool.
Oh, I need to know which ogre you're hitting specifically.
Oh, I was attacking the green one was the plan.
The green. All right. Doing how much damage to him?
That's 8 damage.
8 damage. And you're action surging.
So I'm gonna hit him 2 more times.
Roll attack.
That's an 8 plus 7
That'll
for 7
connect.
more damage. And then one more time, that's a 2.
Will not connect.
But it looked cool.
You leapt off of a wall, did a thing with the shield, and spat and swung your sword around, cutting into this ogre. It
I
looks
looked over
really
towards
cool.
Delia, but I end up winking just at the wall.
Yeah, that's about right.
I'm like peeking
I
through.
saw it, and that's what matters.
It's the ogre's opportunity to act. They are a bit flabbergasted at the appearance of this man, I believe, surfing in on a shield, I heard. The first ogre brings his great club, swinging it towards your head. That's a 23 to hit.
That hits.
13 points of damage to Deg.
All
The
right,
next
all right,
ogre
all
is
right.
going to also bring its great club straight down towards Deg. That's a 21 to hit.
That also hits, yeah.
Oh, no.
That's another 13 points
I'm picking
of
my
damage.
shield up.
And then brings you and pushes you into the ground with the force of its blow. The third and final ogre is going to attempt to stab you with its javelin. Rolling another 22 to hit.
Yeah, that also hits, yeah.
That's 11 points of damage to Deg as it stabs you with its javelin and growls. Ah!
Does suggestion only last one round?
It is a concentration spell, but I don't know if
I'm not going to give you another freebie attack from him on that one. So
Okay.
it's fair
All right.
he looks over at his companion.
That's how it's done.
Deg, you're less than half dead, so look on the bright side.
You know, I was trying to look cool, but now I'm getting really scared, and I'm hyperventilating.
Oh, your
and
fear is justified.
Andrea!
Dig in the nose, out the mouth. In the nose, out the mouth.
If I move,
Slower.
Deg, you just took 37 points of damage in one round. One more like that and you're done. Just thought I'd let you know.
But Andrea has your back.
if I move into the same square that Deg is in, can I hit all of the ogres? Am I in range of all of the ogres?
Krello, can she share a square with a companion?
Yes, he is my companion.
I like get low and
That
she
is in
can,
the rules.
she can bound off my back.
In the
Like,
In the forbidden texts known to us as the Pathfinder cult, they address the idea of squeezing, but in our Throtian system, I don't believe that's addressed. You could do it and give her disadvantage on attacks, or just say no, would be the two options I would look at.
Okay,
Although
that's
at the
fine.
same
You can
time it
say no.
specifies in the ancient tomes of Pleiana that a friendly character without hindrance may move through the square
Yes,
of
that's
another
true.
friendly character. So therefore, there is no hindrance there.
I know that she can move through.
It does specify you can't stop on top of it.
Okay, that is fine. That is fine. Hey,
No,
Deg, give me a
Andrea, we need
boost.
to talk about the rules a little bit more,
No!
okay?
Deg, put up your shield. Give me a boost. I'm going to run towards Deg. And when I hit his shield, I'm going to leap off of his shield, doing a backflip over the blue ogre, landing on the square next to the green and the blue ogre, but I cannot move. Oh, no, I did it. Don't worry.
I almost throw up.
When I get there, I'm going to do...
Hold up.
Okay.
Just once.
If you hadn't said it, I was about to, so.
That Deg threw up.
Not the Deg threw up.
Although that can be assumed.
He didn't throw up
Citizens
in a
of
way.
Drosha, a really deep lore fact of our world is that Galavor's kryptonite is trying to do something exceptionally cool. Now, normally, all of this business about bouncing off a shield and backflipping over ogres, I would really need to require an acrobatics check from you,
I can do that.
which would use your action.
Oh.
Oh,
but
Now, if you just want to move through, oh, girl, it's just too darn cool. Tell you what, I'm going to give you a free action. Just roll your athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay.
This will cost you dearly if you should fail. I will warn you.
That would be a 6 plus 7.
13.
Mm-hmm. So not the greatest.
But not
Do I have enough to buy a point of inspiration? I don't.
I'll split it with you.
Okay. No. You only
Teamwork.
need to do. How much is a point of inspiration? 200? Oh, is it not even on there?
Point of inspiration was on there.
Yeah, no, it's on this one, but it's not on that one.
Oh, good golly. We're getting
Okay,
so outside of the rules.
13.
13. You successfully maneuver over these ogres. However, as you inhabited a space with Deg, you were briefly in range of the orange ogre who's going to take an attack of opportunity on you. All right, let's get this on. He brings his great club to bear, rolling a 19.
That will it.
All right. That's 13 points of damage to Andrea.
Okay.
You may make your attacks.
Okay. I wanted to do a pirouette. So, that is one of my special abilities where I get to attack everybody within range at disadvantage, but if it hits, I get to deal the damage to both of the ogres. And I think I have to do it with a flurry of blows. Is that correct?
I believe that's correct.
That will be
Let me grab that for you.
4 attacks
Please make your attack.
at disadvantage. So that is a 18, and the disadvantage 11 plus 8.
Which does connect.
So they both take 8 points of damage.
Keep it going.
And as I come around with the second pirouette, that is a 7, and that is a 6. 6 plus 8 is
12.
14.
It does connect.
8 points of damage to each of them. And for my third attack, that is a 3. And the disadvantage is a 12. So 3 plus 8 probably won't hit.
Total of 11.
Yep.
Just connect.
Oh! 8 points of damage to each. And for my very last beautiful turn, that is a 7. And that is a 13. So 7 plus 8. So another 8 points of damage to each of them.
I need a brief description of what's happening here.
Andrea is doing the most beautiful pirouettes, and each time she comes around, her foot flings out and eats both of them, and it's just 4 days and 4 days and 4 days and 4 days! It's awesome.
It's inarguably awesome as
Oh,
you
yeah.
kick them over and over and over again, spinning faster and faster.
Uh-huh.
Anything else on your turn?
I think my hair is also whipping them in the eyes as I go around, just for like a nice visual. Not really doing damage, just, you know.
It's reasonably demoralizing in this situation, yes.
Yes, it is.
Anything else on your turn?
No, that is all I can do.
Jacquino!
Right. I am going to summon me little illusory double back as a bonus action.
All right.
Right behind Andrea. Sorry. Right, I cannot control.
You can place him that far away? You said behind Andrea?
I don't believe that there is any kind of restriction in the text.
I'm doing a thing where I'm looking at another thing.
Right there, yeah.
He's correct. There is no range given on this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Be taking advantage of this more often. And I'm going to have him give Andrea a very impressed look and give you a big thumbs up, and then bravely run away from the
where?
green one.
Away from the green one? Behind the green one?
Away from the green one. Towards these rocks over here. That I cannot select. There we go. Is he provoked, perhaps?
We'll have to wait to see what he does on his turn.
A reaction?
Oh, attack of opportunity, which in fact he absolutely takes. Thus burning his reaction. Your illusory double, poof, turns to smoke.
Excellent. Right. And then I'm going to pop out, and because it's been working so well for me lately, I'm going to pop out into the street once more and take an attack on Greenie with me short bow.
All right. Roll your ranged attack.
Right. I'm going to pull it back until I can see the browns, I guess, of his eyes. That is a 16 plus 7.
Doing
7 plus 14 for an additional 21 piercing damage.
21 piercing damage. Andrea, from your perspective, you're twirling faster and faster and faster and faster, kicking them over and over and over again. And as you finally stop, you hear as a crossbow bolt sticks into Green, and he collapses to the ground, dead.
Nice!
Bam! I got you.
F5.
Anything else on your turn, Jacqueline?
I'm going to stay where I am and do the Jacqueline jig, which I will show you later on if you're lucky. If you give me boons. Give me all your boons.
One Jacqueline gig for sale, everyone.
1,000 boons and you get to see it.
Oh, speaking of boons, can I go to the boon store?
What would you like to purchase?
I want to buy a drink. Yeah, 50 boons. I'm just thirsty. Can I get a drink, please?
We are at your beck and
Oh,
call.
thank you. Okay, that is all.
Well, that's coming your way. Let's
Thank
move
you.
on to Tilly.
All right. Well, I'm going to look over at the blue one and I say, when I said dance, I meant dance. And I'm going to give my vial of maggots another little shake, but instead of maggots crawling around on its skin, this time it's going to be butterflies. And I'm going to look over at the others and I'm going to be like, is that better?
That is better! Yes!
All right. Constitution saving throw.
Against 15?
Yes.
Thank you. Ooh, well, that's a 3 plus not enough.
7 psychic damage. Move away from me 5 feet. It does not provoke attack of opportunity, though.
7 psychic damage.
Yes.
And he must move 5 feet away from you.
Yes.
As he begins to giggle, being tickled by these butterflies.
Does that provoke an attack of opportunity from Dag?
It does not.
Oh, it does.
We have learned from the ancient tomes that
Okay.
effects that force opponents to move will not provoke
Okay,
attacks.
that is fair.
That's rough. Anything else on your turn?
No, I'm not going to move because I like it back here. It's safe.
Delia.
I am going to move just up so that I can see what's going on and stay out of range of everybody. And I am going to see that Dag is pretty hurt.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hold my action and I'm going to yell, Dag, if you get to me, I can help you.
Okay.
Hi. And that's it.
All right. So what action are you holding
I am
specifically?
holding my lay on hands action.
All right. All right.
Go to her, Dag.
But do not barf on her boots.
They are new boots.
Okay.
Tati helped me pick them out. They're really cool.
It's Dag's turn to act.
Okay, I'm thinking about a lot of things. I don't want to barf, and I'm worried that like this orange guy is gonna
Oh,
attack
no,
me
no,
as I
I
run
got
away.
you. Go to her.
Wait, will this orange guy hit me as I run away?
No, trust me. I got you.
All right. First thing, I rip out my axes out of the heads of this dead orc over here. And then I run back over towards Delia.
All right, you are provoking an attack of opportunity from Orange.
That's okay, that's okay, that's okay.
Or is it?
Andrea?
That's a 22 to hit.
I would like to raise up my vines as a reaction, raising his AC by 7.
Oh.
Right?
All right, using your
I
clan
told
Talon
you,
ability.
I got you.
I'm a pretty strong guy.
Deg, as you begin to run away, you see a shadow descending upon you rapidly, and you hear the sound whooshing through the air.
Oh.
This is another one of these. Because we, longtime citizens of Throsha will remember that originally the Talon ability was for self-protection. It's actually never been used for that. It's always been used to protect someone nearby. This is the first time I think we've seen it attempt to be used at range. Is
I
that
absolutely allow it.
Okay, cool. Hexmaster's on board. That means I'm done talking.
Finally.
The sound whooshing through the air, the shadow descending, and then all of a sudden you hear the sound of crunching leaves above your head as you see this canopy of vines holding up this great club inches from your head. You take no damage.
Well, that's what's up, all right. So now that I'm healed, I'm going to turn and I'm going to pull out my hand axes, and I'm going to like think about like how Jacano held it again, and I'm going to throw both of them, and I'm aiming for the guy who tried to hit me through those vines.
Now Delia held her action, which just triggered because you got close enough. Delia, you get to perform your lay on hands. How much
As soon
are you
as they
pouring?
get to me, I grab him and in an appropriate way. And I am going to use, what are you at right now, dear friend?
36 out of 67.
Fantastic. I am going to give you 20 points of lay on hands.
All right, all right, all right, all right.
20 hit points to Deg.
There's a little
You
snowflake on
feel
your
a rush
shoulder.
of divine energy flowing into you.
Oh, wait.
That is the equivalent of a paladin French kiss. Now let's continue.
Oh, damn.
Okay,
Ooh
well.
Dave's never been kissed before, so okay. He believes that. I'm gonna look at this orange guy, and you know, I'm really mad because I've never really had this many friends before, and I really don't want him to be alive anymore to hurt my friends. So I'm gonna throw both of them at him.
First attack.
That's a 16 plus 7.
That will connect. Damage.
That's 7 damage.
7 damage.
And the second one is a 1.
You have no friends in the vicinity, so luckily you're not going to be throwing a hand axe at any of them. However, it does fly off into the jungle.
Oh, no.
You will have to see if you're able to retrieve it later or not.
Okay.
Anything else on your turn?
No, that's it. That's good for me.
All right. Brings us back to the top of the initiative order. Oh, total lie. Ogres have turns. It's important.
No, it's not. Is it important? I
It's
don't
very
think so.
important, says the blue ogre as he brings his great club down to bear on you.
No!
What? That's to you, whoever. All right. Well, that's a 25 to hit.
Well, that's less fun.
That's 13 points of damage to Andrea.
Okie
All right. And Orange, feeling a bit cowardly, is going to attempt to gang up and also attack Andrea as well.
Okay.
Rolling a 12.
That will not hit.
You beautifully raise your foot and kick aside its great club.
Andrea is also less than half dead. Good job, Andrea.
Thank you.
And speaking of Andrea, it's your turn.
Orange just stepped right into my range, so I think I'm going to pirouette again. Because it worked so well last time! I'm going to look at Orange and be like, oh, you did a stupid thing. And start spinning. That is a 15 and for disadvantage. That is a 9 plus 8.
That does
For
connect.
8 points of damage to both of them. For my second spin.
Before your second spin makes its way around, Blue collapses with a broken nose. He is down.
That's a shameful way to die.
So
Broken
for the
nose.
second, that was a 7 and a natural 20, but it's a 7, but that's really cool. So another 8 points of damage to Orange.
8 points of damage.
And as I continue to spin, 14 and 13.
It connects.
Another 8. And for my last spin, 13 and a 9 plus 8.
8 more points of damage. The dangers of fighting a dancer, ladies and gentlemen.
True, don't do it.
That was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Thank you.
Jacquino.
Right. Well, I've had enough of being cowardly for the time being, so I'm going to run towards the fray and use my bonus action to dash as well, and get right behind Orangey, right up into his big ugly grill, and I'm going to pull out my rapier and say, "Hello, mate. I think it's time to say goodnight," and go for a sneak attack because I have my dear friend Andrea nearby.
Indeed. Roll your attack.
Bon chance, mon ami. That is an 8 plus 7.
It is enough. It connects. Damage?
For 8 piercing damage plus 14 for the sneak attack for a total of 22 damage.
Jacquino, finish him.
Taking a page out of my dear friend Andrea's book, I am going to give him a bow, and I am going to, as gracefully as I can, stab him in one kidney, then the other kidney, then the throat, and then finally finish him in the eye.
Woo!
You perforate this ogre as it collapses to the ground in a puddle of gore.
That was
You have defeated every
very
enemy.
graceful.
Well done, champions. Well done.
Okay.
The halflings begin to poke their heads out. Is everything okay?
It's perfectly all right.
Mostly okay. Most of us are mostly okay.
You'd be better with some coconuts.
Yeah, we could use some coconut juice, please.
And cheers ring out from behind the huts.
Do you guys want to help me look for my axe?
Sure, why not?
I'm gonna need an investigation check.
Can I send out me mage hand to give him a little hand?
Oh, me too. Me too.
Can it see? Can it help him
It
find?
can crawl around and investigate things.
No, it can't. I'm gonna leave this one to Deg unless you have something else, I think.
Dag isn't really religious. Like he doesn't really like there's nothing really something he worries about. But I pray to like.
I would like to help him.
Yeah.
Search.
All right. Combination of mage hand and someone else helping you. You can roll with advantage.
That's a 14, and then that is a 2. Okay, we're gonna go with the 14.
So there's no modifier at play
No
here?
modifier, no.
You're unable to find your hand, Alex.
That was a gift from my dad. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
You still have the one.
You know, the other kids in like the Krieg schools, they would like say, like, "Man, Dag, you always lose your sword." And, you know, it didn't really feel bad, but okay.
I'm going to put my hand on the young man's shoulder and say, "Listen, that was some very impressive bravery you showed back there, and I think that you have a dragonborn who was very impressed with you. So this one's on the house, and I'm going to hand him one of my daggers. You take that, mate."
So Jacquino's one of my heroes. Way more than my dad's axe.
Oh, yeah. Maybe don't say that.
Jacquino has locked down cool uncle status.
Hey!
While Dig is in the woods searching, hey Delia, can you come here? Just like really quick.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Okay.
cast cure wounds on second level of myself while I
Okay,
limp
good.
over there.
Good idea. Good idea. Okay,
I'm
guess
looking
what?
for it, but
guess
I
what
can't
I saw?
find
What?
it.
Okay, so you didn't see it because you were behind the wall. But after Dag was like attacking, he looked over to where you were behind the wall, and he totally winked.
It looks like that.
Yeah, he did. He did. I know you couldn't see it because you were behind the wall.
Yeah, I kind of
But he was
was in pain.
winking in your direction. You did it.
Okay.
What do I do now?
Kids like usually stand like this.
No, maybe not like that.
Okay.
You know, that is a great question. The closest I ever got to love was Emlock, and he died. So, like,
Knees together,
sorry
feet
about that.
apart, and strut.
Well, champions.
so I think you maybe kiss him? Is that next steps?
I've never done that before.
I mean, me neither, so I don't know how to help you with that.
Krello, I would like it noted, Delia declared casting a 2nd level Cure Wounds on
I
herself.
got it. I gave her
Alright.
10 hit points, even though I can't remember if it's 10 or
12.
11.
It is 12. 12. It is
All right,
12.
all right.
Anyway,
Well,
okay.
I think
You're
you
on
got it.
your own. Good luck.
Okay.
All right, all right.
It's getting awfully romantic in here all of a sudden.
Indeed. Indeed. Oh.
Why are we eyeing?
Barkeep.
You gotta look through the channel.
I'm terribly sorry to interrupt. How are the keys?
The stew has burned off. Smoky.
I
So-
believe we should bring them home.
Perhaps that is wise.
All right.
I am closing the channels and the portals.
She literally rang his bell.
That really shouldn't work. I don't understand.
Ring my bell.
She should have been a bard.
You can sing too?
Uh-huh.
She can do everything.
Apparently.
That deserved bonus experience points, and so did that.
Yes, please.
There we go.
Experience.
My goodness, what an adventure. And they survived! Not to imply I had any doubt. None. Oh, it was my concoctions that did it. Okay. Now, champion in turn, I'm going to ask you to return your sigil to me. Bid farewell to our friends and lovely citizens here and abroad. And so we will start, of course, with the graceful Andrea. Please return your sigil.
Okay. Here you go, Poshi.
Thank you. Good evening.
Oh, thank you.
Jacquino, the ever clever.
Oh, that's hot.
Indeed it is.
That's my cool uncle.
Rogue first base, ladies and gentlemen. You've all been kissed. And now the ghostly Chantilly of Venida. Thank you, my dear.
Thank you.
And currently feeling her hormones, Delia Avaria.
You don't have to announce it, Pachi. Nobody else.
No. The fact that it's voluntary makes it fun. And speaking of humiliating people, wondering what a wild oat is so he might sow it? Dead.
Take the walk. Do the walk. Do the walk. There it is. There, look at this young man.
And now, let us praise our dear Galivor, whose magic makes all of this possible. Thank you, my friend.
No.
And although perhaps unpopular for me to do so, Krello, you are one of us as well. I do not know what that means, and I will not ask. So, my friends, please take one more bow. And whether here, so close in the Hextant, where the lovely Miss Millie may serve you drinks, or abroad through your arcane devices, please send us your love, send us your boons, and most of all, send us your presence, as we once again enter
the Hex!